All right, y'all, let's cut the music. Welcome back. Welcome back to your favorite WMMA podcast. Hashtag CB99 Talks, episode 190. Dang, man, 190. Around 190. We back. We back, y'all. What's up? Been a minute, y'all. Been a little over a week, but back in the house. Been busy, been taking care of things. But hey, I'm fresh. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk this MMA thing here. Well, this WMMA specifically. And just so y'all know, I got a special guest tonight. Y'all know him. Y'all know him. He's one of them dudes that ain't got no filter. And he goes by the name of BJ. So as soon as he gets his thing situated here, we're gonna bring him on. But it's good to be back, y'all. I mean, I had to get back on for this one, man, because this is the real deal right here. This is what we've been looking forward to. All right, yo, Marcus. Yes, we back, man. And let me just get this one thing straight. I see BJ coming through. Let me go ahead and make sure my speakers and hookup is good. Right before I let you in, hold on one second, B. But yeah, we got some good talk here tonight. Got to go back and talk about this past weekend with my man BJ because we're gonna have to talk some trash about. Look, we gonna keep it real on Myra Winner Silva, and we're gonna talk Jasmine. We're gonna talk about this GFL thing. We're gonna talk Wang Cong. Some of y'all might get your feelings hurt. We're gonna talk some Wang Cong, and then I think we'll save the main event for last because we're gonna let some more people in because everybody, you know how they are when it comes to Weili and Tatiana. They wanna get in their feelings. So we're gonna wait till more people come in on that. But I hear him lurking. There he is, man. There he is. What's up, BJ? I hear him. I hear him in the building. I can't hear you, BJ. Where you at, man? Let me see. I think he's still getting straight. He's still getting straight here. Well, while he doing that, let me see. You got Axel. What's up, Paul? Easy E. That's my man. Easy E in the building. He said MBS equals GFL. Hey, Wildest Moments. What's up? What's going on? I know you're ready for this weekend too. All those hardcores are ready. I'm not even playing. I know Wildest Moments is kind of like me as a hardcore fan. You can't even really play sides on this one, right? Like it's like I just want a good fight. I just want a good fight right now. And here we go. Here's my co-host tonight. What's up, BJ? You want to try it again?
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
What's going
Man,
on with you, dog?
oh man, it's just good to hear you, man. Good to hear you in the building,
Yes,
man.
sir. It's good to be here, my friend.
Go ahead and talk to everybody, man. What's up?
Man, we got this we got this title fight coming up this weekend. And in combo, I gotta say, man, like I like Tatiana's energy ahead of this fight. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like Tatiana saying, this is the real main event. I'm gonna go in here and finish Zhang Weili. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that confidence, man. But also I got to give a shout out to Zhang Weili, because I've been watching the first couple episodes of Embedded, and Zhang Weili, man. First of all, she's confident ahead of this fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's confident. A lot of people don't think she's gonna beat Tatiana Suarez. You know what I'm saying? And she's very confident coming into this fight, and her English is so much better. I got a compliment on her English, man. Listening to Zhang Weili talk, I know the media day is going on right now, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. But Zhang Weili coming through with the English, man.
Oh yeah, she is, man. She's been studying that. I mean, she's picking it up faster than it's like a
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
style. Mm.
Yeah, she seems confident, man. Like as far as grappling with Tatiana, her coaches are saying that she's gonna knock out Tatiana. I'm like, oh boy, I can't wait to talk about this with Combo, boy. I can't wait.
Oh man, but before we get into that, BJ, man, I got to talk to you about this past fight, man. This past
Yes,
weekend,
sir. Yes,
and
sir.
I had to give you the heads up about how early it was, but I was knocked out while the fight was on. I didn't even know you had already dropped the video on it. I woke up and I saw he dropped the video. I said, "Oh, it's over." I said, "Let me. I ain't gonna listen to it yet." I said, "I gotta watch the fight first." So,
Yeah, yeah.
who did you pick in that one, man? Between Jasmine and Myra Silva?
I picked Jasmine.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
I
here.
picked Jasudavicius in that one because for one, she got the momentum. She been on a tear, man, and she's fighting different, man. But I want to hear. I'm not gonna say it first. I want to hear you say it first when you talk about Jasmine in this fight. Yeah, I've already said it on my video, but I gotta hear you say it first, dog.
Okay, first off, I gotta say she been making me look bad because I've been picking against her when she losing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
and I feel bad for that because I think she is like she's showing some more improvements than some other fighters I've been following. You know, like she's been looking better than some of the girls that I've been watching, and
yeah,
she really impressed me with her stand up game, man. Like, you know, for somebody that was just slugging it out in her last few fights and like coming
yep,
forward. Did you see how she was like moving on her back foot and like jabbing and throwing like everybody talking about Myra Buena Silva got the better strike and like
yeah,
I was never really like impressed with Myra Buena Silva striking like that. I thought she could hit hard, but
yeah. She
I
hits hard.
yeah, she hits hard, but I was just never really impressed. But Jasmine, like, man, she kind of blew me away with that movement, man. She was just moving and like almost doing like what similar, like not the same way, but like almost doing kind of what Manon was doing as far as like putting that front kick in Myra Buena Silva's face too, you know. Like the girl's got
Yep.
some she's flexible, man. Like I was like, okay, this girl can move. I like it, man. So I I was looking at her in a different way and just saying, man, this is why I can't pick against her anymore until she's like fighting some of the higher level fighters. But
Yeah.
you know, I think a lot of people were looking at the level of fighters that Myra Buena Silva faced just because you know she beat Holly Holm, but I'm like, Jasmine's on a different tear right now. You know, she's not the
Yeah.
same. Like, what was your reaction to like her that first round when she started moving?
My react, because you hear the commentators say, I had seen it already in her, knowing that she had been training in Thailand and whatnot. So, I had already knew that, what I'm saying, and the commentators would kind of reminded me of it because, when the fight getting ready to start, you ain't thinking about that, I'm thinking about how they gonna come in here and execute. And they reminded me that she had been in Thailand training. She training with Zhang Weili, you know what I'm saying? And I can see it, dude. Like, you like her stance was different. You know what I'm saying? Like her, like the way, like her posture was different in there. And I was like, okay, look at Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the posture.
Yeah.
And then Jasmine come out, and I got to give it to Jasmine. The technique, the technical punches was there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't duck your head and brawl and throw, which is what she usually does. That's usually what we see is a gritty fight, like a gritty fighter from, brawler from Jasudavicius, man. But she was putting those punches together, man. Like those were clean, snappy shots. And Jasmine don't have the most power. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't have a whole lot of power in her punches. You know what I'm saying? But she was touching Brano Silva's face, man. She was aggravating Brano Silva in there. And Brano Silva, I don't know about Brano Silva anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know what to say about her anymore. But Jasudavicius, man, like the improvements, man, the kicks, you know what I'm saying? The front kicks, very Muay Thai heavy. She came out, you know what I'm saying? Very Muay Thai looking. And those elbows and stuff that she was throwing and was looking for, like I was really impressed with that. You know what I'm saying? And also another thing I was impressed with was her activity, bro. Like her
Yeah.
volume went up. You know what I'm saying? Like she was putting a lot of stuff in.
Oh, I think I lost you, BJ. Where
Silva
you at?
started throwing. Jasmine is like one of those girls, one of those tough girls that can eat that will eat a shot. You know what I'm saying? She can eat a shot to stay in there. But every time Maida Bueno Silva came into that distance, man, Jasmine put something out there, for her to think about. It wasn't just, Bueno Silva just didn't blindly walk into that space, like she's tried to do in the past with girls. You know what I'm saying? It was not like these girls. Bueno Silva is right there to be hit. And
Oh
and
yeah.
Jasmine, it was good to see Jasudavicius take full advantage of that.
Oh yeah. Jasmine, I really do like the way she was moving now. BJ, I'm gonna say something here. And before I say it, I want people to know, look, I'm not saying she's this huge threat or better than
Yep.
this fighter. I still think this fighter I'm gonna say she's gonna give a run for her money right now is still an all-around better fighter. I think has more experience. But I'm gonna say this. I think going by my eye test by improvements, I think Jasmine's
I
form
think I
is
know who
looking,
you're gonna say.
hey, I
Okay.
think Jasmine's form and the way she's picking her shots is about to catch up with Aaron Blanchfield.
Oh man, I knew it. I should have said it before you said it, dog. I should have said it before you said it. How
Yeah.
did I know you was about to say Aaron Blanchfield?
I'm just saying
Oh,
it might be the opponent, but still, I mean, like the way she was like sticking the jab out and not getting hit and not really running in too wild, like it was it was a little bit more educated. I'm gonna say that it was a little bit more educated. I'm just saying, like, what do you think?
I think that those two would be very competitive if they fought.
Mhm.
I think it would be competitive as far as just striking alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and another thing, Jasmine is big. Like I'm talking, if we being hypothetical talking about her versus Aaron Blanchfield, Jasmine Jasudavicius is a big girl.
Yeah.
And it seems like that could be like a sort of a problem for Aaron Blanchfield. Like these bigger girls, these rangier girls can be a problem for her, even though
Mhm.
she's beat. Look at the damage she took against Rose. So look at how to fight with Manon Fuel. I'm not taking anything away from Aaron Blanchfield. I'll stand on top of the mountaintop and scream, Aaron Blanchfield can beat anybody. I will do that, because she can beat anybody.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
improvements that Jasudavicius has made, in this fight, from her last fight to this fight, if she continues like this, it could be pretty competitive on the feet, man. It could be competitive, but Aaron Blanchfield can strike too.
Oh yeah, yeah, she can
I mean,
strike.
Aaron,
I
Aaron,
don't
Aaron
knock it.
Blanchfield can strike.
Yeah, she definitely can strike. Like that's the thing that Aaron. That's the thing that keeps Aaron ahead of other fighters is like she lets it go. You know what I mean? Like she's
Yeah,
letting them go and they'll connect because she believes in it. I just think that Jasmine is not too far behind right now from what I'm
right.
seeing, and it's close. And
Yeah,
the thing is, like Jasmine, once you once Jasmine gets down, like her striking, and she's already taken girls down. And I mean, her submission defense is crazy. Did you see how like
yes,
she was getting out of them guillotines and arm bars?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, that right there already kind of spells a threat for anybody that's trying to go to the ground with her. Like right now, I think Natalia Silva, Manon, and Grasso, I still think those are bad style matchups for Jasmine, but anybody trying to go like hit up with her on the ground or trying to take her down, like even Valentina to me would have to make sure she's staying on her feet in that fight just to not
right.
give her a chance, but
Yeah,
anybody that's trying to go in the water with her, it's a danger because Myra Buena Silva was just accepting position. Did you see that? Silva was just
yeah.
accepting position a lot of the times because I don't know if she was just like, okay, this girl too strong, so I'm not even gonna try, you know. So now that Jasmine wins this fight, who do you want to see her in their fight?
Um, I would really like to see, and I know what everybody's gonna say. You want to see her get beat up, but that's not true. But Vivian Araújo been looking good lately. And Vivian Araújo to me don't need to be fighting somebody in the top 5 quite yet. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't need to
No.
be fighting somebody in the top 5 yet. And Jasudavicius don't need to be fighting anybody in the top. Neither one be fighting a top 5 opponent quite yet. I
Mhm.
think maybe them two, that's kind of like a middle of the division clash. You know what I'm saying? And they're both winning. Nobody's coming off of a loss. They're both coming off of a statement. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
fight.
Because Jasudavicius, people thought maybe a lot of people thought she would lose to Bueno Silva, and a lot of people thought that Araújo would lose to Karine Silva. You know what I'm saying? So, but both of them putting on the statements that they made, put them two together, and whoever comes out the winner of that fight, then maybe that person can move on up and fight somebody in the top 5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? At that point,
yeah.
I feel like if they could get past each other, then I feel like they're a good test for each other. You
Yeah, they
know?
are. I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good fight. Wasn't that fight scheduled before?
That's what I was gonna say. Wasn't they supposed to fight before?
Seemed like they were. Oh man, BJ, I'm gonna run some rankings to you right now. I just pulled
That's
up the
cool.
rankings.
That's what's up. Go ahead with it, dog.
How are you going to kick off? Okay. Shout out to Casey O'Neill. She's ranked again. She's number 14. But how is Myra Bueno Silva going to get ranked top number 15 off a loss? Come on now. How you going to rank Myra?
They put Maida Bueno Silva in the rankings?
Yes. After getting 30-27, how is she ranked?
Combo bring up a scorecard in a minute. Combo bring up. He said after getting 30-27.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Dude, it's like they want to push Bueno Silva. It's like they see something in Bueno Silva that Bueno Silva don't see in herself. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see Bueno Silva getting that rank. And they kicked Miranda Maverick out.
You kicked Miranda Maverick out. No. Miranda Maverick's 13. Miranda Maverick's 13.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Somebody got kicked out.
9. Jasmine's number 9 now. So Jasmine's in the top 10, man.
Somebody got kicked out. Who got kicked out?
Who got kicked out of the rankings? Lipsky's still there. Kareem Silva's still there. Miranda, Casey, Myra Bueno Silva. I know who it is. Hold on. Ebos.
Oh, Ebos got kicked out of the rankings.
Yeah, they took Ebos up out of the rankings, so that gave some room. All right. Well,
okay.
I mean, Ebos, she had lost her last.
Ebos should be ranked over Maida Bueno Silva, though.
Yeah. No doubt. No, yeah. Don't even give me Myra Bueno Silva's name right now. Yeah. Ebos, don't kick Ebos out for her.
That's crazy, dude. I don't understand that. I don't understand Bueno Silva after that performance and her last performance getting beat up by. Did she get beat up by Macy Chason?
Macy Chase, stopped her.
Yeah,
she got stopped. Yeah, she should. She got stopped, man. So I don't like that at all, man. Like, because even now, like now that they ranked her, I don't think she deserves a ranked fighter. I think she need to be fighting somebody unranked.
Maybe like a rematch with Montana. So that was a draw.
I'll take that because I think at this point Montana could win that fight. I think she could win that fight definitely. Because
or Casey O'Neill, get her out of there.
Yeah, that's a good one because either one of those that's fine to me because Myra Bueno Silva right now she need to be up out of these rankings. Somebody to get her out. I'm just saying, man. Go ahead and put Lauren Murphy in there. Put Lauren Murphy in there
Put Lauren Murphy in there and then announce the fight with Casey O'Neill. Like that's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
But that was a bad.
Man,
It was a good fight though, man, for Jasmine. I mean, she was growing. I mean, from here, I think she's definitely looking like a potential threat. Should I take her?
Yeah.
Should I take Lipsky out and put her in now, man? Is it time for that?
I would say no. I would say let's see what Lipsky does next. No, don't take her out yet. You can put her in as an alternate. You can make her you can round her out as a quadruple threat because we ain't got a quadruple threat. We just got triple threats.
Okay.
Yeah. We ain't got quadruple threats this time around. So I mean, you can round her out. But I would say let's see what Lipsky do next. But Lipsky seemed like she done took 2 steps backwards though, man.
Lipsky, she kind of did, man. That's the thing about her. I don't know, like she just didn't come in there with that intensity in that last fight. And she got owned. So All right. I ain't gonna tell you. Me, man. I'm ready to pull the plug. I was ready to pull the plug, man.
Yeah, I know, man. You itching to get her out of there, dude. You itching to take her out of your triple threat, dog. Come on, man. Don't do it like that.
I was just messing, man. But what else we got going on, man? We're gonna talk about here. You wanna jump into this?
Hey, I'm here for whatever, dog.
All right. I'm here for it all. I'm gonna hit you with this right here, man. I want to know your thoughts on this GFL situation, man. Like,
okay.
the more I see more and more fighters announced, I'm kind of excited, but at the same time, when I'm looking at the age, man, I'm a little worried. Like, what's been your take on like the fighters here, man? Because let's see, I had to put these girls down at the bottom because pushing my they all pushing my age group right now, and they still trying to fight, man. And I'm a little worried, yo. Like,
Let me see. Who's the one over in the corner next to Holly?
that's Julia Budd.
Oh, Julia Budd. Okay.
See that?
Chris Weidman had a real good thing to say, man. And it kind of
Mhm.
had me thinking, because Chris Weidman was talking about, of course, they asked him, dude, you retire from the UFC, and then days later you announced that you're going to fight for GFL. Like, we thought you were done for good, And what he said was, he said, being in the UFC and being my age, I was having to fight a bunch of young guys, who move, who are faster than I am, who hit harder than I do, who senses are a little bit sharper than mine. He said that it would be good for him, for fighters his age that still want to fight, to fight people that's on their level. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, as far as the older fighters that are signing with GFL, and he said, they're going to be fighting people that's their age, that's on their level. You know what I'm saying? And it can still be done. And for the ones who still want to fight, and I got to think, fighting is still fighting for one, so you're still going to be taking damage in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I get what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not fighting a 20-something-year-old dude whose body's much better condition than his, and whose senses are still as sharp as they'll ever be, versus him, who's had long layoffs and devastating injuries and been flatlined, you know what I'm saying, and been knocked out multiple times. I get it, so seeing people like Julia Budd fighting Kat Zingano and Holly Holm and Tanya Evinger and stuff like that, Arlene Blinko, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. I'm in a weird way, I'm okay with it, man, because they're all towards the end of their career. All these women are late 30s, early 40s. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to be fighting people that's from the same generation of MMA that they're from, and then you have people even like Ilima, Ilima Lay McFarlane, dominant Bellator champion, made a big name for herself in Bellator. She may not be as old as some of these fighters, you know what I'm saying, but she's not going to fight in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, her window to go into the UFC is past. You know what I'm saying? So she's not going to fight in the UFC. So why not go fight over there? Why not try to grab another belt before it's all said and done? We all know that Ilima Lay McFarlane has flirted with the idea of retirement before. So why not ride it out in this new play, in this new platform, and see what you can do over there, and see if you're really done, or prove to yourself that, hey, let me be great one more time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against it, man. A lot of people are against it. All these people are too old, but they're fighting other people that are also too old. People in the context of like Holly and Kat and Julia and Arlene and stuff like that. They're fighting people that's around their generation. So we can still see some entertaining fights out of it. I'm a glass half full type of guy, man. So I'm going to be looking for the best. I'm going to be looking at it from the best perspective. I want them to be good. We all, Kat Zingano versus Holly Holm was a fight we always wanted to see. So we get to see Holly Holm versus Julia Budd. Or Kat Zingano versus Arlene Blinko. We get to see stuff like that. So, I'm looking at it glass half full, bro. That's how I see it.
All right, I respect that because I'm a fight fan. Both
Facts.
you and me, we both fight fans. As much as I talk
Yes.
trash and talk about the age, I'm gonna still be looking. I'm gonna still be looking. I'm gonna still be
Yeah.
looking when they
Yeah.
get in the cage. So I'm not gonna knock them. Like, I think that, like you said too, once you leave a certain high level like the UFC, and you still have that itch to fight, you know, this is a league that's going to kind of be that it's going to be that quick fix, until they leave. They're not going to be here much longer. And if this is what
Right.
they want to do, I have to respect that because
Right.
this is what they know, right? Like
Right.
me personally, I always want to see them done sometimes because we've seen the wars they've been in. But at
Right.
the same time, if this is what they want to do, I'm like, all right, well, at least Holly ain't in there with, well, she already faced Kayla Harrison, but at least
Right.
she ain't gonna be taking a consecutive beating from somebody like Juliana Pena again, or Macy Chason, or them type
Right.
of heavy hitters anymore. So same thing with Kat. Kat's done face Chris Cyborg, one of the roughest. So maybe making a fight with them now wouldn't be as bad, because I still think too, man, like sometimes I've seen this before, like boxing, like fighters when they get to this age, they still put on a fight, but every now and then they don't go as hard on each other, which might make some people mad, but it might still make for an entertaining fight. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Kat and Holly, man, at this point, I used to want to see that fight, but I'll watch it here. I'll definitely watch it here. I mean, you throw Julia Budd in the mix here too. Not bad. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like as bad as people say. I still think they'll still bring some type of action to the cage. I just don't see like a long-term thing with GFL, in my
I don't
opinion.
either.
You don't either. Yeah. I don't see I see this thing maybe being a few years, but I don't see like the longevity in it because of the way they're paying. And it just seems too good to be true.
Well, somebody got to slide in and take that Bellator spot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to slide in. So I guess that maybe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to slide in and get that Bellator spot, because Bellator is no more. So, but what was crazy is after Nurmagomedov beat Paul Hughes for in that PFL, on that PFL card, they still were saying, and still Bellator lightweight champion. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
really?
Like they were saying, Nurmagomedov retains his Bellator lightweight belt. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's crazy for them to say that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't he become the PFL champion? You
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying? That's
thinking.
what I'm thinking. But they were like, no, he retains his Bellator lightweight belt, and I'm like, okay. So I don't know. Maybe they were just grasping at straws, just saying it just to say it. But what does that make Nurmagomedov now? Is he still the Bellator champion, or is he the PFL champion?
He's a bantamweight champion right now.
He a phantomweight champion. Facts. Facts.
I'm just saying, man, because it's already been said. They already said that the whole Bellator name has been thrown out. I mean, maybe they just still doing it to kind of build his stock up,
Yeah.
before they make the full transition. But hey, yeah, he back to square one trying to get another belt to me.
Right.
Let me ask you this, man. Like, I still think that the younger women that they got coming in kind of benefit from this. Definitely, they get to fight some old people. But let me ask you about the ceiling for girls like Alima Lay. Like, how far do you think she goes?
McFarlane, I don't think that there's a lot of people that can really beat her, because she still fights at a high level, man. She doesn't have bad performances like that. Like her performance even against Liz Carmouche, it wasn't a bad performance. Like she hasn't really had a bad performance. In her most recent fights, she with the war with Kana Watanabe, she's still putting on these gritty fights, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like she's looking like a shell of her former self, you know what I'm saying? She's not really looking like that. She's actually looking kind of sharp, if you want me to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because even in that fight with Liz Carmouche, until Liz started attacking that leg, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, Alima Lay was looking good in that fight. In my opinion, at least, her punches were landing. She was out striking Liz, and Liz didn't look like she was too much stronger than Ilima-Lei McFarlane. It wasn't something that Ilima-Lei couldn't really handle, you know. But you know, I think she beats a lot of these girls, man. I think she beats a lot of these girls. You know, I just don't. I don't have. There's nobody that jumps out at me that they're gonna beat Ilima-Lei McFarlane unless. You know, I mean, but then again, once again, Ilima-Lei, she's older. She's got a lot of miles on her. She's been in a lot of wars. You know what I'm saying? She's suffered those injuries. You know, that knee is just one of those injuries that just plagues her. You know, everybody has something that plagues them as they get older in their careers. You know, like Misha Tate, it's the nose. You know, Misha done had so much work done to the nose because her nose has been beat up. You know, how much more damage does she really want to take to her face? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's like, how much more damage does, now people know that Ilima-Lei McFarlane got a bad knee. So what they gonna do when they come out and fight her? You know, they're gonna attack that leg. You know, that leg is now gonna take probably more damage than it ever did. You know, but I just don't really see anybody that's really gonna beat her right now. And you know, unless these girls come out and really give a good showing of themselves, I don't really see anybody at the moment that's gonna take her out. But then again, half of these girls that's in the division that she's fighting, I haven't seen them fight. So, you know, some of these girls got to prove themselves to us hardcore fans, like the people in the chat, you know, like me, like you know, a couple of these other podcasters that do this women's MMA thing. You know, we're going to be looking and see, like, who are you? You know?
Yeah, I would still put Ilima-Lei as one of the top fighters there that would probably hold her own. Because other than that, I mean, just so you know, too, I don't know if you know, but they're doing the weights different. They're doing the 1FC thing. So Ilima-Lei is going to be fighting at strawweight, which is 125 over there.
Right.
And atom weight is 115. So she's got her competition is Hannah Goldie and Paige right now. And I think Jessica Panay.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that she definitely got the skills to beat Paige at this point. Come on, you know.
Well, I think Jessica Panay was going to be at atom weight, wasn't she?
Oh, she was. She's going to do 115. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well,
their atom weight, which is 115. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is here? I'm just kind of looking at the thing right now. But
I think their atom weight.
It is 115.
They have 110 pound over there though.
10, really?
Huh. Yeah. I was like, I think they're calling atom weight 110 over there.
Okay. That's crazy.
And calling straw weight, when straw weight is 125.
Yeah. Yep. So bantamweight is 145 over there, right?
Yeah, bantamweight is 145. Yep.
All right. So what is the whole deal with the teams thing, man? Do you know anything about that?
I've been trying to do some research on it, man. I don't really know. I guess maybe like a tournament style where they do teams and whichever team racks up the most points. Something I don't know. They match the teams up against each other. You know, it'd be this team versus this team all the way to the end. You know, I've been hearing whisper. I asked Alex Behunin about it. Alex said he didn't really know quite yet, that they haven't really, we know, but Alex is tuned into the UFC. Like, he's a UFC boy now. So, you know, so he don't really know. You know, he said he hear whispers about things and this and that. Yeah, he's also saying that he doesn't know 100%, like it's not 100% set in stone that the GFL will even put a fight on. Like, they got to get past their first event, you know, which is what they're trying to put together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I heard that they got to get through that hurdle before they can really put together like a system. But apparently they got this team system where, you know, they got these coaches. You know, these veterans are the coaches, like Junior Dos Santos and shit like that. You know, I'm like, yo, Junior Dos Santos, I hope he ain't trying to fight, but I guess maybe he is. But yeah, you know, maybe something like that. To be honest, I really don't know, man.
All right, so I'm gonna show you something right here. I'm looking at the screen here with the teams. All right, so for example, they got this the team Los Angeles, right? This is gonna be crazy. So they got the pairings, right? They got the pairings here. So they got Ilima-Lei and Cynthia Calvillo paired off. and then they got Corey
Like as in
McKenna.
scheduled to fight?
I guess so, because they got it broken down like brackets over here. Let me see if I can
Okay.
share it. They got Corey McKenna, Jessica Panay. Then you got Aspen Ladd, and dang, Leslie Smith. I forgot she's there too. Wow. Oh snap. Okay, man, bro.
Leslie Smith.
Leslie Smith is in the building. All right, you see that?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get an interview with Leslie Smith one last time. This might be her last go round. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite fighters. All right, now this is the interesting one, BJ. You need to see this. Look at this. You see that right there on the right?
But that's crazy, right? I don't know if they squared off the fight. I think maybe they just teammates.
So
Liana
dang.
Jojo or Holly Holm. I mean, come on, man. There's no way they're fighting each other, bro.
So Liana Jojo gonna be 145, man. She gonna be thick, dude.
I don't know if she's gonna go to 145 because she's looking real small. Is bantamweight 145 over there?
I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's either 145 or 140 because they did like they're adding a couple pounds to theirs.
Yeah.
Oh man, and one of them showed Kat Zingano facing off with look, Laura's fighting somebody in court. I don't know her. And then you got, hold on here. I got to show you.
Not Vivian Pereira.
Dang, Jessica Aguilar too. Wow. Arlene Blanco. Dang, man. So yeah,
I don't know her.
Hang on one second.
Combo got that good computer, boy. He's screen sharing and everything. That boy got that good computer, boy. Patty Chiazza, Julia Budd.
Patty Chiazza. Oh man, look at my girl Josephine Newsom. How'd it come to this, man?
Man, when did Josephine Newsom get cut from the UFC? Like, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, y'all hit me with that like a couple weeks ago. I was like, what?
That was crazy. Go to Miami. I think it's in Miami. Kat Zingano is Team Miami.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right. Yeah. She's fighting Evelyn Martins. Agapova was in here somewhere. I was trying to find her because they had Agapova faced off with like Kat or Holly at one point.
But I wonder if this is this matchups?
That's why I just don't know, man. This girl right here is somebody to watch out for, though. This Natasha girl, Natasha Kuzatina, she's the LFA interim champion. I think she's probably like the best atomweight they got right now because her only loss is to Fatima Klein, and she's been winning right now.
Yeah.
So I think I think she's probably like dangerous.
Hannah Goldie, Paige Van Zandt.
Man, oh man, okay. I can't even pick in that one, man. Like
I can't pick in that one either, dog.
Yeah. But hey, I'm like you, man. I see it as a half glass full type of thing, so I'm not going in thinking we're gonna see the best, either the best of the best. Now, these fighters already been there, so I'm just trying to respect their hustle at this point.
Yeah.
But I'll tune in. I will tune in though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune in too, dog. I'm gonna tune in. I'm still gonna root for who I root for. I'm still gonna be rooting for a Cat. I'm gonna be rooting for a Lima. So I mean, it is. I'm still gonna root for Julia Budd. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Because Julia Budd, man. See, Julia Budd is somebody that hadn't been putting on good performances lately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like her performances, her last couple performances have not been good. Holly Holm's last couple of performances have not been good. At least with Kat and Alima, we can say that within their, if you go back and look at their last couple of fights, they haven't looked bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like they haven't looked less than themselves, because Kat had to, I didn't think Kat still had it in her to dig deep like she did against Leah McCourt, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because Leah McCourt was, you talking about, I mean, that was some grappling for your ass, dude. I just went back and watched that fight a few days ago. Like, that was, bro, that was some clinch work and some grappling for your ass. Like, that was a tough fight. Like, you know, yes, Kat lost to Chris Cyborg, big puncher, you know, I get it. But that fight with Leah McCourt was a grueling fight. That was a grueling, nasty fight.
Yeah, that just made my hips hurt, man, watching
Right,
that.
dude. I'm telling you, man.
People just don't understand. People just don't understand the work that they be putting in. But side
Yeah.
note, I gotta say this, man. Kat still be looking good though. You know, Kat Zingano still looks good. You know, so
yeah.
But
and that let you know, man, that let you know how hard they train, man. Like, you know, when you see Kat against Cyborg, Kat was completely out of her element. Like, being forced to stand for Kat is just not. That's it's not good for Kat, because Kat ain't never really been no striker like that. You know, like, she threw punches and stuff in there against like Misha. You know what I'm saying? Because it was Misha. You know what I'm saying? But when she was fighting those big punchers like Amanda Nunes, like, she was getting them takedowns and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the game she worked. But seeing that in that fight, stylistic wise, with Leah McCourt, that was both of their wheelhouses. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fight, like the style that fight turned out to be, that was where they both are the best at. And that's why that fight was like it was. You know what I'm saying? That's why that fight turned out like that.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. So, man, yeah, I still, you know, like I said, I still got to give these fighters respect when it comes down to it. You know, Kat Zingano, they still want to fight. You know, give them a league, give them the money. You know, hopefully they come out on top with it, man. But all right, BJ, I got some. We got Six in the building, so you know, Six gonna be tuned in. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Six, right here, because it's time to talk. We here on Fight Week, and we're gonna kick it off. Boom,
it's
right
Fight
here.
Week.
Let's talk about this fight right here, BJ.
Ooh. Combo trying to light the fire.
What
already know.
What happened last time? I can't remember, man. I forgot.
I can't remember either, dog. I just know it was over real quick, dude. Like, I mean, if we got that they got that prediction right, you know what I'm saying? It was gonna be a finish. They got that prediction right. But Wang Cong, man, you know, Wang Cong can't come in there like she did. Like, I guarantee you, she's not gonna come in there like she did last time with all of that, with showboating and all of that taunting and all of that shit that she was doing. She ain't gonna come in there like that, because now she's tasted defeat, and she's tasted real defeat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a submission; it was a devastating head kick. You know what I'm saying? And then a big punch after that head kick that had Wang Cong in all kind of trouble. So now she knows that you can't just come in here and do that, especially at once. See, that's the problem with some of these girls coming in at 125, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come in here playing at 125, and they don't understand that that's like the hottest division right now. What's going on at the top of this division right now is forcing these girls to be better, man. Like, it's like a domino effect, man. It goes all the way down to the bottom. If you want to compete in the UFC at 125, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to come in there sound. You can't come in here playing around at 125 in the UFC, man, because somebody gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, Gabriela Fernandez was getting outclassed, man. She was, but she never lost focus. She never lost focus. You know what I'm saying? She was focused on beating Wang Cong and finding her opening the entire time. Wang Cong was doing a good job, man, until she started playing around, dropping her hands, you know what I'm saying, showboating, doing all of that, trying to pop shot and look good and look cool because she was in China. Wasn't that in China?
Yeah, it was.
That was in China. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and she was doing all of that, man, and then got caught bad in front of her hometown. You know what I'm saying? In front of her home crowd, got caught bad. She better be 100% in here. She better be 100% laser focused in here with Bruno Brazil. You know what I'm saying? She better be 100% laser focused in here. You know what I'm saying? Because Bruno Brazil, I can tell you right now, Bruno Brazil is going to be focused. And look at what happened. Look at Maida Bueno Silva. losing focus, getting frustrated, calling on the ref, taking her eyes off Jasudavicius, looking at the ref, holding her hands up. Like stupid shit like that, man. Like that's stupid stuff. You can't be in there. The same shit she did against Bruno Silva did against Manon Fiore. Shaking her head at Manon. Manon beating the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? Like Manon was beating the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? And she taunting and whatnot, like losing focus, and she's just gonna continue to lose fights like that.
Hey,
you
man,
know what I'm saying?
She made an excuse too, talking about why she lost a Manon fight, talking about, oh, I had to cut weight 2 times now. I was like, oh, come on now.
Man, come on. We don't want to hear that shit. That ain't got nothing. You having to cut weight 2 times ain't got nothing to do with you in there taunting and not throwing no punches and not committing to nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But Cong, if Wang Cong can be focused, you know what I'm saying? She can fight. The girl can fight. I'm gonna give her that. The girl can fight. But again, she's back to square one. She got to prove something. She got to prove that she can be focused in there. And just because you're winning, you know what I'm saying, don't start taunting and showboating and thinking that, oh, I got this in the bag. This is 125, dog. This is 125. Even with the girls that are unranked, even with the unranked girls, you better be careful, man, because there's some dangerous girls in the unranked. You know what I'm saying? You got Eduardo Mora in the unranked now. You know what I'm saying? You got some Bruno Brasil floating around out there. Like, you better be careful, man. You better be real careful. She better come in this fight focused and ready.
Yeah, man. Because thing I'll say about this fight too is, like, when I first looked at it, I was like, are they just doing this as like a throwaway fight? But I'm like, I don't think so, because Bruno Brasil is the same size as Wang Cong. You know, and when I saw her making 115, I was like, I don't see her at 115 like for too long, because she's like tall as Marina, but she's a little bit thicker than Marina.
Right.
Like she's a big strawweight. So when I saw her in there, I was like, I don't know if she's gonna be a strawweight for long, but now that she's moving up in 125, this might benefit her. So
yes,
they're the same height. They're both like 5'6", 5'7", and this girl got some long kicks. So I don't see Bruno Brasil just laying down in this fight either. I think she's coming to, scrap. And that might be the thing with the UFC right now. They're trying to push Wang Cong as just as a knockout artist, but you're not really a knockout artist yet. Like, you knock out Victoria Leonardo, that's not a knockout artist. Now, if you knock out Victoria Leonardo, you knock out Gabriel Fernandez, you knock out JJ Aldridge, Montana, and just go down, then we'll talk. Maybe you could be sold like Dakota, but right now, she's still budding like everybody else. She got something to prove like everybody else to me. Like, is she a good striker? Yeah, she winning that last fight. Yeah, she was. But to me, there's still a lot riding. I think before you can, just go ahead and say, oh yeah, she gonna be ready to fight Valentina because they got history. I'm like, that history was what, almost 8-9 years ago. That was 8 or 9 years ago. So to catch up with Valentina, there's a long way to go, man. Like, that was kickboxing. This is MMA, so her MMA game has got to be polished. And this girl right here, she might give her problems on the feet. Like, I'm just saying, like, I ain't calling anything yet, but I'm just saying a head kick could be in the cards right here, because this girl throws some head kicks.
And she got to be, and she just got to be focused, man. Like, she just got to be focused, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, now these girls know. Like, you don't think these girls take read off of things that happened in your last fight? You don't think they watch film and footage? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you start taunting around, they know, oh, okay, she taunting. This is my open. I catch her. When she start acting crazy, she loses focus. I can catch her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be careful, man. Like, she gotta be like, Wang Cong gotta be careful. Like, I want to see Wang Cong be what everybody says she is. What everybody was saying she was before she fought Gabriela Fernandez. But Gabriela Fernandez finished her.
Yeah, she
finished her. Like, point. No matter how you twist it, no matter how you turn it, she finished her. So, I mean, that was that should be an eye opener to Wang Cong, and it should be an eye opener to these fans out here who just, they see, they're giving people so much credit for really not they're giving people too much credit too early. Because Wang Cong didn't do anything to deserve the type of hype that was given to her before that fight. You know what I'm saying? The things that people were saying, the extent that people were going to saying that Wang Cong was gonna be this and that, man, that was extra. That was extra as fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? People were doing way too much. Like, maybe now these people will sit back and let somebody prove themselves to it. And I said this before, Combo, you know, and people say, "Oh, Casey O'Neill sucks." Casey, you like Casey O'Neill, this and that. Casey O'Neill has proven she's been in how many fights in the UFC, and Casey O'Neill has proven that she can go out there and win a fight and fight smart. Yes, she made a mistake against what's her name, Ariane Lipsky. You know what I'm saying? She got a little reckless in there with Lipsky. You know what I'm saying? But she got caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got caught when she was being focused. You know what I'm saying? She got beat. She got outclassed in that fight. She got outclassed in that Jennifer Maia fight. But one thing you can't say about Casey O'Neill, you can't say she loses focus. Okay? You can't ever say that. You can't say she play games in there. It's laser focused for a fighter like that. And we've seen that this girl has proven that she can win and she can beat people. Versus Wang Cong, on the other hand, she didn't prove nothing to us, dude. Like, she didn't prove nothing to us. Nothing.
Yeah. No, I still think there's still, things we got to see. And this fight here is kind of looking closer than we think, like some people think it's going to be a knockout. I know Bruno Brazil she did get knocked out by Denise Gomes with the right hand. So that's always there. Like, that knockout is there for Wang Cong, the knockout by the right hand. But Bruno Brazil has the potential to knock her out too, I think, with the head, with the high kicks. So to me, I see this fight ending in a finish. I just don't know which way it's going to go yet. But looking at the resumes, I mean, their resumes ain't too far off from each other. So, I'm like you, man. I want to see Wang Cong become part of this deep division too, because I mean, she's a character. I mean, she's a character. She's marketing. I mean, we need somebody always talking some trash but backing it up. So I mean, I definitely want to see her like on that end. But I like Bruno Brazil as well, and if Bruno Brazil comes through, hey, shoot, I'm for that too, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a fight though. It's gonna be a fight that's gonna prove something to us. Like, is Bruno Brazil gonna make that statement coming in the flyweight? Or is Wang Cong gonna make that statement like, yo, I'm still who they said I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still who everybody was hyping me up to be. But we just gotta see some improve. I'm sure her coaches got on her though, dude. I'm sure when she got back to the gym, got back to the mats or whatever, got back to the locker room after the fight, I'm sure they got on her, man. Like, yo, you can't be doing that. Like,
you're right.
I understand you got a character to play, like, but you gotta, play that character when the fight is over. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play that character in the fight. You got to be who you are. You got to show them who you are in the fight. Perfect example, Alan Perez twerking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing what she do, being ratchet. But when the cage door closes, Alan Perez is focused. Alan Perez is in there to win.
Yeah, she be fighting.
Like Alan Perez is there to fight. You know what I'm saying? She balances it well. She plays her character outside the cage, but when the door closes, Alan Perez is hyper focused, dude. Right. She hyper focused. And Wang Cong can take a bite out of that book, man. Take a bite out of that pie. Focused in the fight, man. Like, be your character. Be your character. But when it's time to fight, it's time to fight.
Right. So before we jump to the next bit, you got a prediction for this one yet, or you just
not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh well, I can't say not yet because it's fight week.
You can, I mean, like, you can. Are you doing any picks this week on your channel or anything?
Yeah, me and Taylor going live Friday, so I'm gonna do my picks. I'm gonna do my picks on Friday, but
you give me a little
bit more. Give me a little bit more time to think about it, dog. I gotta think about it because I don't know if Wang Cong gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I gotta think about it a little bit more. I'm leaning early prediction is Bruno Brazil though.
Okay.
And
All
that'll
right. Yeah.
probably end up being, as you know what? Fuck it, man. My pick is Bruno Brazil.
All right. Okay. We
I'm
heard it
picking.
here.
I'm picking Bruno Brazil. I think she got a little bit more to prove, man. Coming up in weight, you know what I'm saying. I just think she got a little bit more to prove, and she's gonna make a statement in the one in the and like Ed Watermore did against
Oh, Mercedes or Hardy.
yeah against Veronica. Yeah, man. Like coming up, making that statement. Yeah, like I think she's gonna be on that kind of energy. So I'm gonna go with Bruno Brazil. Official pick.
Okay. All right. I don't have one yet, but yeah, we got you, BJ. I might get mine on yours in your live, man, when you go live this
Okay,
week.
okay, bet. That's
All
fine.
right.
That's cool.
All right. Let's do this, man. Here we go. Here we go. I know people been waiting now. All right. It's fight night, man. I mean, not fight
Let's
night, but we almost here.
go.
This the big one. This the big
This
one,
the big
BJ.
one. This the main event, dog.
How long you
This the
been?
main event, dog.
It's the main event,
I
man.
might go to I might go to sleep after this fight.
It's gonna be that good though. It's gonna be that good. It's gonna
Yeah.
put me out, man. But I gotta hear your take on this one, BJ. It's been a long time coming. We've been talking about this thing forever.
Yeah.
Like, where you at with this one right now, man?
Like I said, man, like I said earlier, you know, I'm loving Tatiana's energy, man. Tatiana is saying, you know, this is what her whole career has been. This is what her whole career has led to. Everything that she's been through, you know, her cancer, the neck injury, the ACL, you know, she had knee injuries before that. You know, right after the Ultimate Fighter, she was out for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, everything that Tatiana, you probably can't get much more mentally strong than Tatiana Suarez. And by the way, y'all, I do have a pros pick video on the way. I got my fighters recording their videos, some surprising faces that I got to do a pros pick. I can't believe I got them to do a pros pick, but they did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be putting that out Friday.
Ooh, okay.
But yeah. So
I'm tuning in.
yeah, you got to see that, dog. I'm gonna put the videos together. You got to see that. But yeah, man, you know, Tatiana is just solid, man. Mentally, she's solid. She's ready, and she's just so confident in herself, man. And she doesn't seem intimidated by Zhang Weili versus, you know, as a fan of Tatiana Suarez, you know, I'm a little nervous for her. You know what I'm saying? Because Zhang Weili is Zhang Weili, but bona fide two-time champion. You know what I'm saying? Zhang Weili beat Carla Esparza. You know, she beat Joanna Young JJ. And Zhang Weili is a great fighter, man. But, you know, and having those reservations about Tatiana facing her and the dangers that Zhang Weili present, to see Tatiana go on these interviews and just be so confident in herself, man. Just like, you know, and Tatiana has like a slight, I don't know if it's just like when she's talking about how bad she wants to beat somebody, you know, Tatiana's a very laughing, kind of silly person. You know, she laughs and giggles a lot when she's
I
talking
like
in
that about
interviews.
her. I like
Yes,
that about her. It's
but
funny because
yes,
like when she was talking about some fights one time with, I mean, her trivia is good too, man. That's why I was just like tripping the way she'd be like just having fun with it. She seemed like a cool person. So.
yeah, oh yeah, I love it, dude. But it seems like, you know, when you look watching her talk and, you know, you hear her talk and they ask her about this fight, it's like a switch flips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all watch Tatiana's demeanor when she's talking, when they ask her direct questions about Zhang Weili and the title fight, it's like something switches and you see this animal, man. Like you see this monster, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, I'm gonna go ahead and finish her. Like I'm gonna dominate her. And you know, because at first it went from, oh, I'm excited, you know, and it's been a long time coming and this and that, to I'm gonna finish her. This is the main event, and I'm gonna go in here and this is any other fight. She's like, this is just like any other fight, and I'm gonna finish her. And it's like this look comes over Tatiana, man. It's like you get a glimpse of the Tatiana that's in the cage. You know what I'm saying? You get a glimpse because the Tatiana that's in the cage, dude, like Tatiana is very mean and very aggressive in the cage. You know what I'm saying? And to see that,
She
man,
ain't
it
no
just kind
punk.
of, Say it
She ain't no.
again.
I said she ain't no punk. She don't be.
No,
She don't play around.
no,
Like she don't. Tatiana never has me saying, "What are you doing?" You know what I mean? Like she
right.
focused. Like some people just be chilling. It, Myra Bruno Silva, y'all just be chilling or taking a break. But her, I ain't never got to say that about her.
The only time in any fight of Tatiana's where I noticed that something just wasn't right was that third round against Nina Ansaroff. I was like, something's not right,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like something ain't right. And then, come to find out she had injured herself in the first round and it was starting to hurt in the third round. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I realized, okay, something is wrong. But coming back, man, like seeing how aggressive seeing how dominant she owned that cage. Like she made Jessica Andrade look, and not even because of the size difference, just because of the confidence. And Tatiana owns that octagon when she's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like she owns that octagon. You know what I'm saying? And she made Jessica Andrade look 2 feet tall in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she just looked so big and assertive and just confident. Like she just knew she was gonna beat Jessica Andrade. But Tatiana's gonna have to, Zhang Weili is a different kind of puzzle, man. But I just feel like Tatiana she'll find a way to do it. She'll find a way to win the fight.
Now, I
And
actually wrote something down here, BJ,
go
because
ahead.
you brought it up earlier when you were talking about Kat Zingano being forced to stand. Like, now, do you think Suarez will be forced to stand in this fight? And if she does, do you think she'll be uncomfortable like you felt Kat was?
No. And the reason I say no, the answer to the no is I don't think she. I think the first part of your question, will she be forced to stand? There may be moments where she will be forced. There may be. Zhang Weili's takedown defense might just be on par. You know what I'm saying? Like it just might be. Let's say in a perfect world, Zhang Weili can stop Tatiana from taking her down. You know what I'm saying? And then again, it don't even have to be that scenario. I mean, these fights start on the feet. Um, the difference between Kat and Tatiana is you never really heard Kat talk about her stand up the way Tatiana talks about her stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like Kat, anytime anybody ever asked Kat what the game plan was, it was the same thing from Kat. I'm gonna get my takedown and I'm gonna dominate and I'm gonna finish her. You know what I'm saying? When you hear Tatiana talk about her stand up, Tatiana talks about it different than somebody like Kat. I'm saying Tatiana says, I have great stand up. I just haven't had to use it. She's like, I have good stand up. My kickboxing is good. I just haven't had to use it. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard her say that multiple times. She said it on my interview with her. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nobody's ever seen it because I don't have to use it. My wrestling is always there for me. And if something ain't broke, you don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with Tatiana, man, first of all, and when it comes to stand up, I think people equate stand up to punches. Tatiana throws a lot of kicks standing up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a good kicker, man. Think about it. Think about the Andrade fight, how she was stabbing Andrade to the midsection, dude. Like, Andrade was getting pissed off. I could tell, Andrade, that was pissing Andrade off. Because Tatiana was just stabbing her in the midsection with these front kicks, man. And and Tatiana leads with the kicks. She always have. That's always, ever since the Ultimate Fighter, that's how she fought. You know what I'm saying? And instead of these, these side kicks, now you see a lot of stabbing front kicks from Tatiana. And she even landed a couple good straight lefts. Straight lefts on Andrade, man. That's an unanswered question combo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is an unanswered question when you boil it down. The fan of me is saying, Tatiana can hold her own anywhere. But the reality of the situation is it's an unanswered question. We don't know really how good her stand-up is. We saw it in the Nina Ansaroff fight, but it was a wounded animal. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of different. People gonna ride on that though. They just gonna completely dismiss the fact that she was in a lot of pain in that third round and still made it through and still won the fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's an unanswered question. I guess that's something that we might end up seeing. Then we might get that answer in real time, Combo.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we do, man, because I just want to see a good fight when it comes down to it, man.
Yeah.
Like I think, it's a long time coming for Tatiana Suarez. I've been riding with her since, been watching her. And man, if this was like if she had been active like throughout the years, I would definitely be hands down Suarez. I've always been there. Me too. I was always like, hey, Suarez kills Rose, whoever, Weili, don't matter at that time.
Yeah.
But just me being honest now, man, I'm a little worried just because Weili is caught up, and Weili's been in there with, her resume is better now. Her resume is just better. But I think Suarez got a little chip on her shoulder in this fight. Just because it's like there was always something stopping her. Always these injuries coming up. But this is the time where it's finally paid off. The matchmaking finally came through, and now she's finally got that fight. So I think, with everything she's had throughout the years and that everything that was built up, that might cancel some of what Weili has out. And that's what I'm excited to see, man. Because like, I know Weili's a well-rounded fighter. She's a more well-rounded fighter, better striker. But man, like Tatiana Suarez just has been waiting for this for so long. And that's the thing about whenever Suarez, man, when she's in there, you never really seen her frustrated or taking a break in a fight.
Right.
You never seen her there before. You seen Weili have to kind of pump the brakes and respect a fighter or two, even like whether it was Joanna or Rose. But Suarez has been so used to dominating that I think that's going to be hard to like. That's just going to be hard to break out of Tatiana, with her being, the better wrestler, being bigger, and just being all around physically strong. These are just some of the things that I think that, Weili is going to have her hands full with, looking at her side. So that mental thing is a big part, man. That mental thing is a big part. That's why it's just like when I look at Suarez, man, like she's just been through so much. And like what you said too, man, whenever you when you bring up this fight to her, there's a seriousness to it, but at the same time, she ain't really like, oh yeah, this. She don't even put Weili down. You know what I mean? Like she don't even need the trash talk. She just knows I'm ready. I'm ready for this, and what I have is going to be enough to win the fight. But the other side I look at with Weili, man, it's like, dang, man, Weili is just getting stronger, man. She's getting stronger, and she's been hit by the best fighters. She's already taken one of the hardest L's, 2 back-to-back, and now she's taking on another tough task. But that side of me there, man, just makes me say, man, like Weili's got enough to do it, man. That's what just makes this a good fight. Like it's crazy, man, to make this one a 50-50 fight. It had to be Tatiana's inactivity, not a loss, or anything like that. It was just like the inactivity of it, which has been kind of wild to me, Like, it just shows you that Weili, not being that good of a wrestler in the past and really having to grow, is making her catch up just by Tatiana having to slow down, if that makes sense,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that's how, because Suarez's wrestling has been able to pretty much cancel out anything everybody else has, whether it was Brasso or Nina Ansaroff at some point, it always canceled everybody out. But you got to be a well-rounded fighter, and now for Weili to beat that well-rounded fighter, even at this point, is still like a 50-50 fight to me, man. I'm really not sure who I'm gonna pick in this.
Well, you know who I'm picking. You know who I'm picking. I'm definitely gonna roll with my girl Tatiana Suarez, but I'm not unaware of the things that Zhang Weili, brings to the fight. But I really think it's gonna be somebody for Suarez. It's gonna be somebody like somebody that's comfortable on the ground, because that seems to be where all of Tatiana's fights end up, is on the ground. You know, it's got to be. For me, it's got to be somebody who's good there, that's really going to compete with Tatiana Suarez. Somebody's got to make Tatiana work the way Leah McCourt made Kat Zingano work, or the way that that Kana Watanabe made Elimele McFarlane work. You know what I'm saying? Like, the problem is, you know, Tatiana, when Tatiana takes these girls down, it can't be easy for her, you know what I'm saying, to dominate you in that. And you got to make it frustrating for her. And then if you can make it frustrating for her there, then the opportunities on the feet for fighters like Mackenzie Dern, you know what I'm saying, can come available. You know, because if Tatiana keeps taking you, if Tatiana takes you down and you threaten her, you threaten something on the ground and make her think twice about doing it again, and AKA force her to stand, you know what I'm saying, then somebody with fast, sharp, hard punches like Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern is a bad matchup for Tatiana Suarez. I don't care how you put it. I don't care how you spin it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's a better stand-up fighter than Mackenzie Dern. I mean, than Tatiana Suarez. And the jiu-jitsu could be, Mackenzie Dern is absolutely okay with fighting on the ground. You put Mackenzie Dern on the ground, you know, Mackenzie Dern's kryptonite is a big puncher. Like, that's her kryptonite. You know, somebody that can hit her, you know what I'm saying, catch her chin up in the air, bing her and drop her. You know what I'm saying? That's like the big problem for Mackenzie Dern. But if you want to go to the ground with Mackenzie Dern, then you go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a big puncher and you want to stand and strike with her, AKA Angela Hill, AKA Vina Janjadova, you know, AKA Lupe Godinez, you know what I'm saying? If you want to stand and trade with Mackenzie Dern and you're not a big, powerful puncher, then, you know, she's probably going to light you up. I mean, I'm just being real, dude. I'm just being real. Mackenzie Dern is a bad matchup for Tatiana Suarez. You know, because if she, I mean, let's say, for instance, she took Dern down, and Dern start fishing in the guard for submissions and throwing submissions up and rolling, you know what I'm saying, and doing all of these things that she does when people try to take her down. You know, that's you know, she has the potential to put Tatiana in some danger. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like Wang Cong, man. I just don't feel like she can. I don't feel like she presents those type of dangers.
You
I
mean
don't think
Zhang
she
Weili?
has. What did I say? I'll say Wang Kong. Sorry, I meant Zhang Weili.
Okay.
I don't think Zhang Weili has the kind of skill to present those same dangers that somebody like Mackenzie Dern would present on the ground. And I really don't think that she can stop Tatiana Suarez from taking her down. I don't know, man. I don't really see it, dude. I don't really see her stopping Tatiana from taking her down, and I don't see her out grappling Tatiana Suarez. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing about it too. Like with Weili, there's not going to be a submission threat, you know, because
Right.
Dern be looking for that arm, and you know, if you between Dern and like Aaron Blanchfield, them girls be looking for the arm and like or the neck.
Yeah.
And they already get a read on your body, and like the thing that's going to balance somebody like Dern out is her physical strength on the ground. Like that combined with her jiu-jitsu, like she's powerful on the ground. Like I still think, you know, I still think there's some work that needs to be done there. But I mean, for what she specializes in, yeah, if you go into the ground, she'll welcome that, and she already knows what to look for. But I think that Weili has more of like just the basics right now. And on the ground with Suarez can read her pretty good. You know, I think she'll read her pretty well. And Weili won't want to be there. I think Weili needs to use her wrestling just as like a backup, or maybe just to get out of certain situations, to counter wrestle off the cage, or, you know, just to get out of certain situations. But she don't need to be spending time on the ground. Like, it's not good enough to spend time on the ground, you know. It was against Carla because, you know, Carla was tiny. You know, Carla was tiny compared to her.
Right.
And eventually it caught up. But Suarez, she's looking for this. She's looking for this fight. You know, she's looking for it on the ground like that. So that's where it'll get interesting. That's where it'll get dangerous. That's where it's going to be dangerous for Weili there.
Yeah.
But man,
Go ahead.
look, if Weili wins this fight, I mean, that's going to be what, her third title defense, you know? So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to give like Joanna's run a little run for her money, but you know, hey, I mean, I'm still trying to pick in this one. I just think that, you know, you're going to see Suarez put all her chips in this fight, man, because
Yeah.
honestly, man, if I hate to say it and be negative like this, but I'm not sure this could be like that one final time for a title shot just because of the way things been going, you know? I hope she's treating it like that. More so hope she's treating it as it's like this is your only opportunity, but it could be. It just could be, you know.
Oh boy, this is it's dude. This is a big. This is like this is a big fight for women's MMA, man. This is giving me the jitters like Juliana Pena. Hey, listen, Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes, the first one. It may not have given everybody the jitters that it gave me, but it had me jittered the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, dude, I was jittered out. I was like, yo, this fight is happening. Like Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes. Like they both can win this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Juliana can beat her. You know, but as far as like a big fight in women's MMA, you know, this is giving me that level of excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited for this fight, man. I'm excited to see what happens, you know, and to finally see Tatiana fight for the belt, man, you know. And so people in the comments are saying like Tatiana's, you know, let me read it.
Okay.
Let me read it. It says Tatiana before she got the title ain't the same character coming close to the fight night. And that's what I'm saying, 6 loving kicks. That's the same thing I was saying, man. Like there's this animal coming out, you know, it's getting closer. Nobody's the same as they are when it gets closer to a title fight, you know what I'm saying? From when they first got the title, you know, when they first got the fight versus when it's fight week, nobody's the same person as they were. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and Tatiana, to me, man, you know, that killer is starting to come out, you know, but the difference with Tatiana is she's always like this. You know what I'm saying? When it's fight week, she always gets focused. Have you guys not ever seen how Tatiana, when she wins a fight and the ref stops it, how she gets up and you see her just pumped? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's a real competitor. She's a real athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a real competitor, man. And when she wins, like she wins, and she's put the work in, and it all pays off in that moment for her. And I love to see her celebrate the way that she celebrates, man. And I'm not taking anything away from Zhang Weili, man. I'm really not. I'm not taking anything away from her because I didn't think she would beat Carla Esparza, and she went in there and stopped Carla in the first round. Wasn't it the first round?
I want to say second. I think it was the second
round. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I bet it against her then, but Carla and Tatiana, as we have seen in the past, are not the same kind of animal. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same kind of animal, man. And Tatiana, to me, just offers pure, like she's just pure aggressiveness. Like she's just way more aggressive than Zhang Weili, man. You know, when it comes to it. And Tatiana, she doesn't hold anything back in fights, man. You know, and she, you know, it's like we don't quit, like you said, Kama, we never find ourselves questioning what she's doing. You know, when we come away from a Tatiana fight, when we're talking about a Tatiana fight that just happened, you know, we don't have these same questions that we have with other athletes, you know what I'm saying, with other fighters. We don't say, what were they, what, just like Maida Bueno Silva, what was she doing in there? You know what I'm saying? Or this person, you know, what was Valentina doing in there when she's spin kick, you know, trying to spin kick Alexa Grasso? Like, we don't come away with that. We come away with, it was a landslide. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we come away from a Tatiana fight. And it's I don't know how to put it into words 100%, man. It's hard for me to imagine saying anything else about Suarez because we've been saying the same thing about her for so long, and she just keeps showing us the same thing over and over again, man. And just pure dominance is what she's showing us, man. And it's just, you know, and some people say don't make the Khabib comparison, but at some point you have to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, they were calling her the female Khabib, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of the same thing, man. Like, I never questioned Khabib coming into a fight because Khabib was going to do what he was going to do in a fight. We knew what he was going to do, and he did it every single fight. And nobody, no matter how good they were, was able to stop it. People gave Conor McGregor so much credit for stopping the takedown for the first 10 seconds and then eventually getting taken down. Oh, Conor was able to stop the takedown. Stop the bullshit. Like, I was on Twitter telling people, stop the bullshit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He stopped the initial step of the takedown. And what did Khabib do? He went to step 2, step 3, step 4, and he got the takedown. He finally got him on his back. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to question if Khabib didn't exist. And I know this sounds crazy, y'all, and I always say don't compare fighters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going against myself a little bit here, but if Khabib didn't exist and you didn't see that type of fighter ever come through MMA, that type of fighter who just, no matter what you bring to the table, no matter what you can do, no matter how good you are, no matter how good you beat up your last 4 opponents, it didn't really matter to me as a Khabib fan. It didn't really matter because I'm like, all of what they've done, his opponents have done, it still doesn't read that they can stop what it is that he's about to do to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still didn't come across as, I'm like, Dustin Poirier, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Was it Justin Gaethje maybe? I don't know. Justin Gaethje maybe? Yes, Justin Gaethje. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't matter. Conor McGregor, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel the same way about Tatiana Suarez. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I think Wang Cong is a very well-rounded fighter. She's fast. She's like a little ninja in there. She's developed her skills. And I think if it wasn't for Tatiana Suarez, she might beat everybody else in this division until Jillian Robertson got up there. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it 1,000. But it's just, but Tatiana, unfortunately, people like Khabib exist and people like Tatiana Suarez exist. So that's just how I'm feeling, man. That's really how I'm feeling.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going back to, how I see it as 50-50. Like, I definitely see Weili beating a lot of the fighters right now. But even then, some of these grapplers are catching up. But when you got a grappler like Tatiana Suarez and a great wrestler, this might just be that one style that has been a long time coming that, she just might not be able to. It ain't even about figuring out, but you just might not be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Like, she just keeps coming and coming. So you really have to be able to get her respect. I think Weili has that power to do it, but I think Suarez, their team, they have something in the mix right now I think they have something in the mix when it comes to how they're going to balance out the stand-up game. I do. I think that Tatiana Suarez is a smart fighter, and she's not one to, like I said before, like we were just saying, go make us go back and question what she does. I think they cover everything, and she'll be ready for whatever I think Weili comes at her with, because again, Weili is growing in a lot of different ways, but you can kind of bait her into certain fights. And I still don't think like Weili's striking is like, it's better and a little bit, it's better improving than Suarez, but it's not the best. You know what I mean? Like, if her striking was on like Manon's level, at least I would say, okay, I think she's got this fight won. Like, if it was on that level or like on Alexa Grasso's level, as far as just the hands, then yeah, at this point, I think we would see some problems. But I think with the way Suarez has been growing behind the scenes here, I think there'll be some neutralizing exchanges there. There'll be some situations where she'll neutralize certain things Weili does. But Paul got this question here, man. He said, BJ and Combo, can Weili survive the subs? And if so, will Suarez's cardio hold up in the later rounds?
Uh-oh. Yeah, BJ, can Weili survive the subs? See, that's the problem, though, because when Tatiana Suarez grabs you, man, like, even girls who have a higher fight IQ on the ground and higher knowledge of submissions than Weili still can't get out of those submissions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even girls who are better grapplers, you can say, than Zhang Weili can't get out of those subs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know if Zhang Weili can. I don't really know, dude. I don't think she can get out of those subs. Now, Tatiana's cardio in the later rounds, that's another unanswered question. You know, that's really all I can really say about that. It's another unanswered question. And to James, and just a real side note, let me just address James in the comment section because James getting a little slick at the
Oh,
mouth
don't address it. Don't address it.
for somebody that's in the comment section that's slick at the mouth. No matter how you put it, it took Valentina 3 fights to beat Alexa Grasso. It took her 3 fights to beat Alexa Grasso. Now chew that up and spit it out. Chew that up and spit it out. You thought she was going to beat her on the first round when she got stopped. In the second fight when she got rolled and dropped. Stop playing with me, James Prez. Stay in the comment section. You ain't getting no link tonight. But anyway, Combo, go ahead.
Dang, man. Dang, James. BJ told you to take off Valentina's lady garments.
I mean, come on, man. He had like Valentina went out there and beat Grasso in a series or something. Like she went 2-0 in a series with Grasso. But it took Valentina 3 fights to figure out Grasso. Come on, man. It took her 3 fights to figure out Grasso.
BJ said grown folks talking tonight. He said,
right, man. Everybody got time to read all that shit, man. It took her 3 fights.
Oh man. No, but seriously though, man. Wait. Okay. Can Weili survive the subs? Colostrum, he brought this up. I was just about to say it myself, but I don't know, man, because Lemos, she had a pretty tight grip. She had a pretty tight guillotine on Weili that was kind of scary. And have that be somebody like Suarez, I think Suarez would have that thing at the perfect angle, and I don't think she'd be able to let go because that was her last 2 wins, right? Montana and Jax Andrade back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back. So you got to think of that too. Like she can't be reckless. Like Weili cannot be reckless trying to get top position and getting in the guard like that. So
because that's what Montana was doing.
That's what Montana did. Like Montana, like she went in and tried to shoot like that, and she got caught and she couldn't get out. So Weili's not coming in as a wrestler. Even Montana was coming in as a wrestler that's her background, but you saw what happened. So I don't think Weili needs to play that game. So if that happens, like Paul was asking, can she survive it? I don't think she survives. I don't think she survives Tatiana getting her back. I don't think she survives, on top position like that, giving her neck up. I don't think she survives any of that. But as far as like Suarez's cardio, I think Suarez as long as her weight cut is fine and everything is good there, I think Suarez's cardio holds up to the end. I think it holds up to the end. And as long as she's not taking
I think it does too, because
as long as she doesn't take a lot of big punches, I think that her cardio is definitely going to hold up.
Yeah, I think it will too, dude. I think she'll be fine, especially if she's wrestling, but I don't think it's going to take 5. I don't think it's going to take her 5 rounds though. I don't think it's going to take, we might not, even if she wins this fight, we might not ever see, even if Tatiana becomes champ, we might not ever see her go to the 5th round. We might not ever see her go 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I don't think Tatiana is in there to fight for 5 rounds. I think she's in there to get the fight done with. You know what I'm saying? And she knows that she can do it.
Yeah.
And then there's also that like that thing where like how confident is Zhang Weili gonna move in there with Tatiana, knowing that Tatiana gonna be hunting to try to take her down? Like, how confident will Weili be in there? How confident will she move, or will she be constantly second guessing herself, knowing that when Tatiana grabs her, it's like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't let this girl grab. Like, what if she fights skittish like that? And then that's a problem. That's a problem if she fights skittish, bro.
I think, you know, like I was saying in the video I did the other day, if Tatiana is able to use some form of a long type of striking, at some point in the fight, it could make things a little interesting, I think.
But she can do that though.
But the thing is, if she chooses to,
Yeah.
because
But what I'm saying is that she could do it.
yeah,
Like,
she could.
because
Yeah.
Weili gonna be looking for other. Like, I don't think Weili would expect Tatiana Suarez to come at her like that. Like, I don't think Weili would expect Tatiana to come at her throwing strikes.
Mm-hmm. That's my point too. Is like I don't think she will. Like, she might expect her to shoot, but if she catches like Weili with like a jab or something, it kind of knocks her back. Weili might start thinking, you know what I mean? It might throw her off,
Right.
and start making her say, "Uh-oh," you know what I mean? And that's all it takes sometimes. Like, Rose used long strikings, use them long strikes on her, and that might be the problem right there for her. And then while she's thinking, same way Rose took her down, Suarez might take her down. But the thing is, Suarez take you down, you're not getting up that round. So that was a little rhyme right there, but that was a little rhyme that came out. But
yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Yeah,
this man up on his spitting bars, y'all.
look, when Suarez take you down, you might not get up that round. So
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. BJ finds a way to go against Perez, even when I'm rooting for his girl. One hell of a fella. Nah, but you trying to James. Don't try to circumvent that, dog. You be trying to throw little jabs in there and not be catching on to that shit, dog. Good plan. Robot Chicken Wing said something interesting. He said Tatiana would get knocked out if she charges Weili like a hippo. That would be Andrade all over again.
Well, yeah, if she charges her, like if you just charge her in an uneducated manner, yeah, she would. I mean, but would Suarez do that? No. Like we talking about Andrade, her being Andrade. I mean, there's not much to figure out. I mean, what did Yan Xiaonan do to her, right? But
right.
would Yan Xiaonan do that to Suarez? Probably not, because Suarez ain't a dumb fighter,
Right.
So
she's very calculated on how she does it, though. She's very calculated on it. Yeah. So when you envision the fight, Combo, what do you envision?
I see a little bit of respect in the first round. I see a little bit of respect in the first round from both sides. But as it gets down to like the mid part of the round, if Suarez isn't getting that, how do I put this? If Suarez isn't getting that reaction out of Weili like she wants, like for her to come and meet her in the middle, I think Suarez is going to start pushing her and going after, and then you're going to see Weili start to open up more in the first round with her striking. But I could see like second and third round Weili trying to play that game too. Like this ain't my prediction yet, but I can see like her trying to play that game to match her strength for strength. And that's where you might see Suarez get that trip, get that takedown on her like a couple of these rounds. But there's a couple of parts where I can just see it playing out where, Weili catches her a couple of times, with some leg kicks, and then maybe touches her upstairs. It's really, I won't say foggy right now, but I can see Weili's ego getting in there wanting to really test that strength. You know what I mean? I can see her wanting to really do that. So it kind of makes me see Suarez getting some early lead, in that first and second round. Because there's going to be respect. There's going to be respect in that first round, but I think it's going to be Suarez that's going to be the one to kind of force it. I think because Weili's going to want to adapt. She's going to want to adapt. I think, and she's going to want to see what Suarez offers in that first round. You know what I mean? So the finish to me, it'll come by surprise. I think on Suarez's side, meaning like once Weili either spends too much time on the ground, it's going to be like a oh snap moment where all of a sudden you see Weili locked in, you know, she can't get out, something like that. But if Weili is to finish Suarez, it's going to be on the feet where she catches her. You know, she might catch with a big right hand or something like that. So seeing it 5 rounds is really tough just because of the way they both fight. I mean, we've seen Weili go 5 plenty of times recently, but you know, just looking at how Suarez pushes and they both are going to collide at some point, and looking at Suarez's last 2 fights and how they ended, she just, like you said, she fights to finish, you know, she fights to finish, and you can't stop that sometimes. Like, you got to stop that type of person, to me. She's 10-0 for a reason. You know, she's 10-0, and I think to beat a fighter that's 10-0 like her, you got to stop her. I think you got to stop her, and that's the only way I think this fight is going to end by stoppage. I just don't know who yet.
So you see a stoppage.
I see a stoppage. I see Suarez getting submission, not a TKO in any way. If it was a TKO by Suarez, it would have to be like a ground and pound situation where, you know, elbows coming down and Weili can't answer, something like that. But I really don't see Weili submitting Tatiana Suarez. Do you?
No.
I could see her clipping her, putting her down, and then maybe tightening the choke if she's foggy. But I don't see Weili like knocking Suarez. I mean, I don't see her submitting her like that. I think knockout is the way to go for Weili.
Yeah, I don't think she'll play that same game she played with Carla, because she was much bigger and stronger than Carla. So, you know, she was able to scramble with Carla. But this thing about Tatiana scrambling, though, somebody said something. I forgot, maybe it was on YouTube when I was watching a recent Suarez interview, and I was looking at the comments, and somebody said something about, you know, Weili scrambling with Tatiana. And I'm like, dude, Tatiana is one of the best scramblers, dude. Like, I mean, even in that situation, I still got Tatiana.
No, like the best thing for Weili to do as far as using her basics in wrestling and her strength is to just get Suarez off of her. That's it. Ragdoll her and get her off, move back to the center and reset, but not to be trying to wrestle with this girl, you know?
Maybe be like super defensive in the scramble, like scramble to get away. Don't scramble to engage.
That's it, because even like I'm gonna go back to the Manon and Aaron fight. Like I've been watching Manon and keeping up with her. Like she's been doing a lot of grappling and like a lot of get up. So it's something she's working on, but it would have been smart for her to stay on the ground with Aaron. You know what I mean? Like she used that strength and that read on Aaron to just throw Aaron around, you know? She was like throwing her around in there to keep it where she wanted to. And
but Aaron couldn't lock her down, dude. Aaron couldn't lock her down at all.
She couldn't lock her down because she could just move around. And if she wanted to cage her, I think Manon could have done that. But I don't think it would have been wise, like to spend too much time on the ground. Man, I was looking that first round. It was kind of scary. You remember Manon tried to take Aaron down, almost got caught in that guillotine. Oh, bro. Now look, Weili better not do nothing like that. All right. Weili better not be up here trying to take Suarez down and get caught in the guillotine.
Because Tatiana's guillotine is real.
It's real.
I mean, she beat Montana and Jessica Andrade by guillotine.
Right, back to back. Yeah, man. Man. So I think it's gonna be a good thing. This is a good thing for WMMA. You know, we got a lot of people here with emotions, even in the comment section. Shout out to y'all in the comment. Y'all going in tonight, boy. Y'all.
I'm telling you, dude. They wilded. They wilded tonight, bro. They wilded.
But it's all good, BJ. But look, before we wrap this up, I just got this one last thing, and we got to talk about this fight here because you already discussed it. Marina Rodriguez. Oh man. And you know I gotta be on the opposite side on you on this one because that Marina's my girl. You know
that. What you got, dude? Go ahead with it. What you thinking? You brought it up.
Marina. I gotta rock with Marina because look, people always say Marina, you know, won't really say nothing, but I talk to her behind the scenes. She always respond, you know. So I like Marina. You know, she will engage like that, but also keep it real, man. This is a dangerous fight for her, man. This is a very dangerous fight. Like Jillian been on a mission, man, and you know I had to give Jillian her props at the beginning of the year. You know I did, man, because
Yeah, yeah, oh
she
yeah,
she 4-1 at strawweight right now, and this the
yeah.
best I've ever seen her look. This the longest win streak she's been on, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Jillian's found her home right now. You know, this is something I would tell Marina. I'd be like, yo, you got to watch out for this girl because Jillian found her home. She's looking good and she's going to be looking to take you down. So, yo, Marina, the takedown defense has to be on point here. You know, the jab has
Yeah.
got to be in her face. It's got to be in the
Because you can
face
hit
all
Jillian
night.
with a good jab. If you work a
Oh,
good
yeah.
jab against Jillian, you can hit her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just can't get caught in the clinch against like what do you always say? You can't be behind that black line, right?
Yeah.
You can't be behind that black line when Jillian is chasing you down. You got to be in there. You know, I remember.
You, dude. Didn't get you behind that black line, dog. It's a wrap, dude. Like she coming in for you, dude. She started
Yeah.
hunting when, and she's been doing such a good job, dude. Like she's been doing such a good job of setting her takedowns up. That was one of the biggest knocks that you had on Robertson, like during the flyweight days. You know what I'm saying? You was like, you know, she can set up her takedowns with a good jab or a low kick or some kicks. Like that's the first that you used to always say that, like, you know, you would say she would have so much more success if she was to set up the takedowns better instead of just trying to drag her opponents to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And dude, she's been doing just that. You know what I'm saying? Like Robertson been coming out throwing these kicks, man, throwing these head kicks. She hit what's her name? Luana Pinheiro Smith. You know, Jillian's been doing good with exiting the clinch with these elbows and stuff, man. Like she caught Luana with a clean elbow out of the clinch, man. You know what I'm saying? And Robertson's been throwing that low calf kick to set it up, man. She did it beautifully against Priscilla Cachoeira, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
she was
beautiful.
struggling to take Cachoeira down. You know what I'm saying? And she was getting, you know, lit up with the jab. And then she threw that leg kick and had Cachoeira reach in, and she ducked in and got that takedown, man. You know what I'm saying? And she's been doing that, man. She's been setting it up with strikes, man. She's been throwing strikes in there. Jillian trying to brawl a little bit in there. You know what I'm saying? And it sets it up perfectly, man. And then she gets these girls. See the comment section when I said something about Robertson and Dern. They started talking about Robertson and Dern earlier in the comment section. They're not the same kind of grappler. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jillian gets you down, man, she frustrates these girls so bad on the ground, man. Like she positionally dominates these girls.
You know what,
BJ? Say it again.
Oh, sorry, I mean cut you off, but I want to say this though. I think I prefer Jillian's grappling a little bit over Mackenzie Dern's, just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because when she's there, I know she's comfortable and she's gonna win. Like she don't play too much down there. I mean, Mackenzie may be ranked higher, but I think Jillian's a little bit more impressive on the ground. That's just my opinion.
And the thing about Robertson too, dude, is like she gives herself so many opportunities when she with her position, with her, with that slow position, style that she has, where she holds you and she moves inch by inch like a damn snake, dude. You know what I'm saying? She moves inch by inch, and for once, she forces mistakes out of people. You know what I'm saying? Like and she gives herself one thing that Dern doesn't do. Dern doesn't give herself a lot of options on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Dern is looking to snatch you up real quick, and sometimes that doesn't always work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And Robertson, however, like Dern is good at catching you at the end of a scramble. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Dern is. She's more of like a scrambler submission specialist versus Robertson. She lays on top of you. She hits you. She forces you to move. You know what I'm saying? And then when you move the way that she wants you to move, then when the submission presents itself, she takes it, or the ground and pound opens up. You know what I'm saying? She starts taking it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a different, very methodical, slow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type thing with Robertson. You know, and it's just a totally different style than Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the kind of style that Robertson is looking to implement in this fight, man, that to where she just frustrates her opponent and gets them to where they just really don't even want to fight back, like she did Poliana Viana, man. Like Poliana Viana, at least Luana Pinheiro still tried to find a way to win in round 3. You know what I'm saying? At least she was still, it might have been round 2. You know what I'm saying? Where she was, getting some good strikes off on Jillian. You know what I'm saying? So, at least she still had the will to continue to fight, man. But as far as people breaking, man, like Marina Rodriguez is very breakable, and Robertson would break her, dude. Like Robertson can break her. If she gets her down, dude, and just holds her there for a whole round, or most of a round, and just tires her out and slows her down and just makes her second guess everything that she's doing in there. Like that is, Jillian is a very demoralizing fighter. Like she demoralizes people. Like she makes them not even really want to fight. Like at the end of that fight with Poliana Viana was just shelled up. Like she was just like, fuck it, man. Like I can't get up. Like I can't out grapple this girl. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And dude, Robertson can do that, man. Like she can do that. I think Robertson can really break Marina Rodriguez. I think Marina Rodriguez could get she might bust the nose up of Jillian Robertson. She might. You know what I'm saying? She might put some damage on Robertson. Robertson may not come out of this fight unscathed. She might have to walk through some fire like she did with what was her name? Mariah Agapova. She might have to walk through some fire, man, but I think she can get to where she wants to be and drag Marina Rodriguez down in the deep waters, man, and break her down, dude.
Okay. All
Because
right.
when it comes to dog, dude, like when it comes to dog, Jillian got that dog, bro. And Marina ain't got that dog. Marina not a dog. She's not
dang,
a
man.
dog.
Said my girl not a dog, man.
She's not a dog, bro.
Be just said my girl not a dog.
She's not
But
a dog, bro.
hey, but look, I ain't emotional. Look, you call it like you see it, man. Like I ain't like some people gonna get mad when you talk about fighters like that. It's all good. I mean, there's a lot of things that have been costing Marina in these fights. She's still one of my top exciting fighters to watch. But man, like, yeah, like there's just been times in there where when it gets really deep in the trenches, like on the ground, she's just been accepting the position to like lay there and survive around. You know what I mean? It's just like she on a countdown. All right, let me wait for this round to quit. Let me wait for this round to end so I get back up, reset in the second round. But
Right.
what happens when you get taken down again? You gotta be stuck. You gotta be stuck in these takedowns. When you get taken down, you gotta be ready to scramble, So
you remember what she said? I don't feel like I need to learn how to grapple.
Hey. Hey, girl, look, you know what I mean? Don't say that. Look, you basically saying I don't want that belt. When you say something like that, you saying I don't want that belt.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, look, I gotta take it to my girl, the Beast, man. Like she knows she got to be a grappler. She done got her belt. She done got her. Well, she done got her. Her brown belt. Because she know you got to grapple. You got to you got to be in there grappling. Like not everybody gonna come in there and want to strike with you. And Jillian, she's not gonna strike with you like that. I mean, she's gonna look for some chances to hit you, but Jillian, her strike numbers go high when you on the ground. That's where you got to be careful. Like,
right.
That's why I kind of like her style better. Exposing Times was saying Dern's been fighting better people than Jillian. Yeah, of course he has. But the thing I'm just saying is I like her execution on the ground. Like as far as like when she gets you down, she starts hitting you. She just ain't looking for a submission. Like it'll come once she's broken you. Or just there she'll get you. So
that's what pull it out of you. Once she'll make you make a mistake.
Yeah. But Jillian is like on a nice little journey right now, and I'm liking what she's on right now because I haven't seen her look this good. And in a way, I'm like, this fight, however it goes, it's a win-win. Maybe even a little more so because we haven't seen the best yet from Jillian Robertson.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Outside of that Tabitha Ricci fight, man, she would have won that. She'd be on a little streak right now, like a perfect streak.
Yeah.
If she gets this one, man, where's Marina ranked right now? Like hold on.
I think it's number 9.
Yeah, number 9. That's a top 10 ranking right there. She comes in and gets that. So she'll be in there amongst the players. So that'll be one of the highest Jillian's ever gotten. She's making weight too. Like weight's not a problem. So
She looks good physically.
Yeah, she looks good. Like she was good for the division too. So I
yeah,
think
and another thing about her too, man, is like I don't feel like she has to worry so much about the size of these girls, because you looking at Jillian, she one of the bigger girls at 115 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like when she comes in, she one of the big girls at 115. She ain't, I'm not so, one of the factors for her at 25 was, God, like how big is this person gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like how big is this person? How big is this person? You know what I'm saying? And we seen what happens when she fights those big girls, man. She couldn't do what she wanted to do to them. JJ Aldrich, Tyler Santos, Macy Barber, like look at how those fights went. You know what I'm saying? Like she couldn't do what she wanted to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Like Jillian was exposing girls that didn't have no takedown defense or no grappling at 125. You know what I'm saying? She was exposing that, but when it came time for her to get those fights where she moved up the ladder and started fighting some of those physically imposing girls, you know what I'm saying? She fell short every time. But at strawweight, it's a different thing at strawweight, man, and she, bigger, you know what I'm saying, and stronger, and she's bringing that skill set down to 115. She's got a lot of, like you said, that just journey that she's on, man. She's got a lot of things working in her favor, so we'll see, man. Marina if Marina Rodriguez can somehow pull off a win over Jillian Robertson, dude, like I'll have to give her some respect, dude. But I know for sure it ain't gonna come on the ground.
Oh no, we know it ain't gonna be.
Like it's like if she do beat her, it ain't gonna be on the ground.
Not at all. 100%.
Yeah.
That's not her forte, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm being real. Marina just don't do it on the ground like that. But I want to see some takedown defense in this fight, big time. I want to see some serious sprawling. I just hope that she's ready, man. I just hope she's ready for it. But this was a good one, man. This was a good fight. When's it coming? When's it coming up? May? Is it May or April?
May.
Man, okay, yeah, May. Yeah, my man BJ, he did a breakdown video. Make sure y'all check that video out, man. He went in on that one because it's his girl right here, the Strangler, right? Canadian Strangler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the Canadian Strangler, dog. And Jillian kind of pissed off a little bit, man. She was like, "How come y'all keep having these Canada cards, man? And y'all put me on the cards, right before or right after the Canadian cards." You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Come on, man. Like last time y'all put me on right after a week after the Canada card. This time you put me on right before the Canada card." She like, "Come on, man. Like." She like, "Come on, man, put me on these Canadian cards, man, so she can fight in her home country." She's like, she's kind of said that, but it is what it is. She gonna do whatever it is she got to do. And may the best fighter win. But Marina Rodriguez got to pull something together, dude, because I don't feel like she gonna get that Andrea Lee treatment. She ain't gonna get that Andrea Lee treatment, dog. Andrea Lee on a 5-fight losing streak, dog, and it's getting ready to be 6.
Who
JJ Aldrich gonna beat her?
Oh yeah, that's right. JJ Aldrich got her fighting right now.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Marina got to watch it, man, because Marina's 1-4 right now.
Yeah,
she's 1-4. I got to talk about this in the video, just Marina alone, man, because we gotta get her back on track where she need to be. Because they ain't look. I'm looking at Andrea Lee's resume right now. Andrea Lee might lose 2 more times or 3 more times, and they still ain't gonna cut her. But Marina got to watch out. Marina's got to watch out, especially now that this GFL thing is around. They might say, "Oh, she got somewhere to go," So
And the thing about Andrea Lee, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Andrea Lee ain't young.
No, she ain't.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Andrea Lee ain't young no more, dude. And she got like she should have known me, like, you know, especially in that rematch with Montana, man. Like, I have to say I was a little bit worried, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, she already know how to beat Montana, man, you know, but Montana beat her up in that fight. Like Montana won that fight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what's next for Andrea Lee if she lose, dude. I really want to see her win, dude. I really want to see her get a win. I don't want to see her go because she's good for the UFC. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to see her go, but I want to see her step up too because, you know, she's one of those fighters that we got to kind of question too. Like, you know, she ain't really pulling the trigger like that. She ain't really doing what she's supposed to be doing in there. Like, she ain't fighting like she need to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, same thing for Rodriguez, man. Like, she ain't really doing what she got to do in there either, man. Like, you know, I expected that fight with Lemos to be more competitive than that, man. And it wasn't. It wasn't.
Mm-mm. They need somebody to be cracking the whip on them. I'm serious. Like,
yeah,
they got to be having somebody crack the whip. Like, they got to have somebody crack the whip on Tyler Santos, Marina, Andrea Lee, because they got too much potential, man. They got too much potential, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it, dude. Yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to do something with them, dude, because they seeing them lose how they losing to, dude. It's like, dang, man. Like, man, the way Tyler Santos let Dakota Ditcher beat her up like that, like, man, come on, man. Like, Tyler, what you doing, man? Like, what are you doing?
Hold up for a minute. What's Todd? You on what? Todd, you on one? Todd said, "With all due respect, I live in San Diego. Your jiu-jitsu isn't better than mine." Mine? Did I ever say I rolled? Did I ever say I was in here with a black belt? You know
Your
what?
jiu-jitsu isn't better, man.
I give you 5 seconds to respond because I'm like, hold up. Don't make me pull it. I'm just saying that
Don't make him snatch.
my
Don't make him snatch the wrench now. Come on, man.
my jiu-jitsu. Did I ever say I hit the mat? I'm just saying, man, like, people gotta watch what they say before they.
And then he said sorry combo. Like, dude, what are you talking about, Todd? Like,
Yeah, I'm
come
like,
on, man.
when did I ever say I was a specialist, man? Like, when did I ever say, did I when do I see people don't listen? Didn't I say boxing comes out of my
Right.
mouth every time, right? Why would I say I have the best jiu-jitsu? When did I ever say that? Did I ever say I know what I'm 100% talking about? I said I was just still. Never mind. I'm done.
But don't explain yourself,
I ain't
bro.
explaining myself. I've been on this thing too long to. I don't explain myself. Never mind.
James already eating his ass up in the comments. So James eating him up in the comments.
Your jiu-jitsu probably could be. You know, it could be better than mine because I don't roll.
Right. Exactly.
I've had Chelsea Chandler, a fighter, on here. We talked about jiu-jitsu before because I said I never done it before. I said, how would it be? And we talked about it, you know. So I'm a little confused. Man, Suarez and Weili got y'all acting crazy.
I'm telling you, dude. They got him talking crazy in the comment section tonight, dude. Todd been trolling all night, but James been eating Todd ass up all night though.
I'm just over here, you know, me and you having a conversation. I just
Right.
happened to look over here and see my name, and somebody said that jiu-jitsu better. I'm like, when did I ever say I had jiu-jitsu, man? Like, when did this? I'm just like, yo, come on, man. Like, we talking about Marina and Jillian Robertson. Where y'all be hearing stuff?
And then he said, "Combo, sorry." Come on, Ty, man.
Sorry
You tripping,
about what,
dude?
man? Like, sorry
You
about
tripping,
what?
man?
What
You
are
just
that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you sorry about? Like, when did I say that? You should be saying I never said that, but you still ain't even said that.
man, because he trolling, dog. He trolling. He trolling, bro.
I'm just saying, man. It was.
Hey, Combo, welcome to the world of people putting words in your mouth, bro. I'm telling you,
I've
that's
been
how
there.
they
I've
do,
already,
man.
you know, I've been there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you done been there.
Because I had to get your man Brian before too. He been on one too. Brian tried to get me over on your channel, trying to say I said something. Then when I called him out, he was like, "Oh yeah, you didn't say that." I was like, "Oh, okay." You know why?
I'm
Because he
telling
wasn't
you,
listening. So I'm just like,
I'm telling you, dude. These folks, I'm telling you, these comment section. It's best. Ty said, "Man, I'm gonna go listen to some Babyface." Man, what?
dude, you need to go, man. Go listen to Tony Braxton or something.
Yeah,
Go listen
dude, go listen to something, dude. You need to
to
listen to
Van Gross
something
or
to
something. You know, yeah, because
that man trolling, bro. But hey, man, listen straight up though.
oh,
As always. Go ahead.
oh, you was breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was saying was, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay. As I end all of our conversations, bro, same way every time. I'm excited to see what's going to happen this weekend, bro. That's just, I'm off. I'm off work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do all day. I'm gonna be waiting for the fight to start. I clear my schedule. I probably won't even leave the door of my house Saturday, dog. It's like that. And another thing I'm gonna do too. About 3 o'clock, I'm gonna take me a nap.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
take a buddy. But these late night fights it be a struggle sometimes, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm
you
gonna
gotta
take
get the
me a
power
nap.
nap in. Get the power
Yeah, I'm gonna
nap.
take me a good, like a 2 hour power nap, dude.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna wake up and be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Because my eyes got to be peeled, dude. If you decide to even go live during the fight, I might even jump on with you, dog.
Okay.
But my
I
eyes gonna
probably
be
will.
peeled, bro.
I probably will. I'm telling you this right now. Look, I'm not going out to get no food this time. I'm making
Nothing.
some Jamaican jerk chicken wings.
Okay.
I'm making that, some fried rice or whatever I'm gonna do. I'm doing everything in house. I ain't leaving either. I might leave in the morning to do some things, but that's what I'm doing. I'm marinating my chicken early, and I'm having wings. I'm having them wings baked and ready for the fight, and it's going down, man, for real.
That
Like,
might be what I do. I might do wings too, man. I got me an
yeah,
air fryer, and I just got me an air fryer. I know I'm late to the party, but I know everybody talk about wings in the air fryer be good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put you some wings in the air fryer. Taste some air fried wings. So I might mess with some wings this weekend too, dude. You know what I'm saying? The prelims, get all my eating out the way. You know what I'm saying? Get it all done because when the main event come around, dog, I don't need any distractions, nothing. I got to be straightforward. You know what I'm saying? I got to be straightforward and watch it, dude. Because I'm now that I think about it, dog, I might not be able to go live with you, dude, because I don't think I can take any kind of attention away from this fight, dude.
Oh, it's all
You
good.
know?
Look, come on after the fight if you want to get your reaction after. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
if you want
Yeah,
to
I
get a
can do
reaction
that.
you definitely got to
James
do.
Press said, so BJ, final prediction for Weili Tatiana. Same for you, Combo. I'm gonna let Combo go first.
Oh, I'm not giving it yet. I'll let you go ahead. I'm not giving it yet.
Well,
I'm
I
not.
think it's pretty obvious for me
Yeah,
though.
you already know his. Yeah, James, you already know his final
I
prediction.
got the roll with my girl Tatiana.
Yeah, Tati.
Yeah,
If this was
I think James said I need stoppage. Go ahead.
if it was 2019 or 2020, I would go ahead and say Suarez. You know that. Like
Yeah,
2020,
yeah,
2021, Suarez. But
yeah.
I got some thinking to do. I got some watching to do.
Okay,
I
okay.
did watch
Yeah, so
Andrade and Montana today though. I did watch those two fights. Suarez's fights first.
Suarez versus I'm gonna have to. That's what I'm gonna be doing. During my lunch break and stuff this week, dude. I'm gonna go back and watch those fights. I really want to watch the old Suarez fights, but I gotta watch the most recent ones. The most recent ones for me, when it's a fight like this coming up, I like to watch the most recent fights to
Yeah.
see kind of what they are now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna rewatch those, even though I've already rewatched them last week. I'm gonna have to rewatch them again just to, I'm gonna be watching Embedded all week. I'm probably gonna go back and watch Countdown again. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch all of that stuff during fight week, dude, especially when it's a women's MMA title fight. Like I'm watching all of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch, dude. All right. Somebody said, let's see, James said I need stoppage or decision in the round if it's stoppage from both of you. I got round 3 stoppage Tatiana Suarez. I got round 3 finish. I think
All
she'll
right.
finish her in round 3. And he said submit. I got. You know what? I'm gonna go pound round 3 Suarez.
Round 3 Suarez. Okay. James
Yeah.
said he'll go Tatiana in second or third round by submission. Okay. I'll tell you this right
Okay.
now. I gotta finish. I might have it going up to the 4th round. I have it going up to the 4th round, but it's definitely not going to be I don't see a decision with these two right now with the way they're training and the way they're fighting for it. I just don't see it. Yeah.
Combo want to see a dog.
Dog fight, yeah.
You see Combo trying to put together a dog fight. That man said round 4.
Round 4, yeah. I want to see a little bit of respect in there. I want to see kind of a chess match too. I want it to be more of a surprise. Like I never throw away a dog fight, but I'd love to see like a chess match in there, man. Just to see like how far Suarez has come on, just like her takedowns, even on the stand-up game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see.
You mean like a Miesha Tate Holly Holm chess match?
Something like that. Like I would like to see some rounds like that where I'm always like on the edge of my seat.
Okay.
Because Holly was winning that Miesha Tate fight, but there was always like something in that fight where I was like, she got to be careful. She got to be careful. And then all of a sudden, boom, she gets submitted. I'm like, damn. I was really watching that I was really watching that fight like on the edge of my seat, man. And I was like, okay,
me too, dude. I was on the edge. Bro, I went and bought a brand new TV for that fight.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I'm not watching this.
You got your money.
Bro, I still got every time Miesha Tate fights, I watch it on that TV. That's like my Miesha Tate TV, bro. I still got that TV. That was 10 years ago.
Oh, man.
Bro. That was 10 years ago. I still got that TV, bro.
Vision.
Bro, I'm telling you, Miesha brought it home that night. Dude, you talking about going absolutely crazy? Bro, that was like right before I started. That was like maybe like 2 years before I started my podcast, bro. But that was like, like that fight. I can't remember what the next, but those were like my main catalyst to like start making videos. You know what I'm saying? Like to start, I was like, man, I watched that fight and had literally nobody to talk about it with. I'm just thinking to myself, like, imagine if I was making videos when that fight happened. Like,
oh, it'd been crazy.
It would have been crazy, dude. It would have been crazy because everybody said Miesha was going to lose that fight. Like, nobody had Miesha winning that fight.
I was one of them too. I would have been eating that crow that night, man. I'd be eating that crow, bro, because I was Holly all day, Shoot, man, look, I wish I would have had my show up whenever Rose beat Joanna, because I picked Rose to knock out Joanna for whatever reason. I just said that this girl got the style to do it. People would have been like talking mad trash,
mad junk.
Even the Nunes fight, I picked Nunes to knock out Cyborg. People would have been going in on they would have been ripping me up. But it felt so good to come back with that one, man.
That's one fight that I was actually neutral about. I didn't know who to pick in that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know who to pick in that fight. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, because Amanda Nunes has just proved, like, when Amanda beat Miesha the way she beat Miesha, dude, I was like, oh, that's like, it's a changing of the guard.
Yeah,
it's a new time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Miesha was at the top of the world when she beat Holly. It was the best Miesha we ever saw. You know what I'm saying? And she got steamrolled by Amanda Nunes. And I was like, oh God, this is like a new chapter for women's MMA with Amanda Nunes, and then she went up and fought Cyborg. I was like, oh, but at that point I had realized that there was some tension growing between Cyborg and the UFC. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, they're trying to put, and at that point I already knew that Amanda Nunes was like buddy, but trying to be buddy with Dana. I was like, yeah, he trying to get Cyborg out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the best result possible for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, like, dude, there was a lot going on back then. But now we're in a new era. You know what I'm saying? We're in a new era of women's MMA. Like even since then, you know, the Nunes era is closed now. You know, now we've got, you know, the Weili era. You know, we've got the Juliana Pena era. You know, like it's a new time. You know, we got the Manon Fior, Aaron Blanchfield, Natalia Silva era. You know, it's just it's a new time. You know.
And I'm ready, man. I'm ready for a new change. Like I said, you know, Valentina long time, great. But if Manon wins it, that's still a good thing for the division. You know, like it
Oh
proves
yeah.
that fighters are getting better, man.
Oh yeah.
Paul said, "Did y'all see the new Weili interview? She said Shevchenko was her next fight."
She don't need to be worried about Shevchenko right now.
That makes my prediction easy now. Suarez wins.
Yeah, fat. You don't need to be worried about Shevchenko.
Yeah. Once you get to talking about Valentina, shout out the coach. He was always talking about that Shevchenko curse. I think that junk is real, man, because Dern did that too. She wound up losing to Andrade that time.
Yep.
And somebody else did it, and they wound up getting knocked out too. So they really need to stop that, man. Like, Weili, don't worry.
Who is your girl fighting combo? Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Who is she fighting?
Hold on. Oh,
fight
Avila, Julia Avila.
Okay. That fight's coming up, ain't it?
Yeah. I believe that's like, is it February? Yeah. I think it's either February or March.
I gotta see what your girl gonna do, combo. I'm watching.
Okay,
I'm watching.
Hey, Jacqueline Cavalcanti ain't no joke, man. Like her skill. Yeah, oh man, no. It's February 15th, so it's next weekend.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm watching, combo. I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. When she come in there, she gonna make a statement. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna see. But yeah, man, it's my bedtime, combo.
I know, man. I was just about to say, look, BJ, I kept you, man, longer than you probably
Yes, sir.
needed to be kept, but but it's been real, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all crazy, but
yes, man, the chat been crazy today.
But it's all good, you know. Y'all still here for some reason, right? But
yeah.
BJ, always good conversation with you, man. But I'm really looking forward to your video on Friday. You got the pros pick thing.
Yes. Oh yeah, the pros. Hell, I forgot about it. Yeah. So some surprising faces on the pros pick. So
tell
ready,
them about
guys.
it, man. Tell them about it before you go, man.
Say it again.
Go ahead and tell them about it when to tune in before you bounce.
I'm gonna try to have all the videos in. I still got a couple more fighters that's gonna make a video for me, but I just asked them to record themselves telling me who's gonna win and who's and why, you know, and a couple and I have to say no, it's not Montana, even though she hadn't responded yet. Montana will talk to me behind the scenes, which is so crazy, dude. Like Montana will talk to me behind the scenes, but she will not do an interview with me for some reason. You know what I'm saying? So I did ask, will she do a video? Just a pros pick video, and I'm waiting to see what she say. But I did reach out to other female fighters, and one of them sent me a video within minutes, and I want to tell y'all who, but I can't say who. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she sent the video. She sent the video within minutes, and what made it so? She was committed to it because she deleted the first video she sent, and she said, "I'll send you another one," and she re-recorded it and did it. You know what I'm saying? She said a couple more things in it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, I appreciate that. Like she sent it right away. You know, I got a couple male fighters coming in too as well. It's probably going to end up being more men than women, but I did grab a couple high-level UFC fighters to do a pros pick video for Suarez versus Weili. So, yeah, you know, I'm hoping they all get them in. So, you know, I'm hoping I can at least get 5 people. I need 5 videos, 5 different pros picking. You know what I'm saying? If I can get 5, I'm good. I got 3. I need 2 more. So, yeah.
All right,
just a quick little pros pick.
All right, yeah, y'all give it to him. Y'all fighters, go ahead and give it to him, man. Because hey, you know, this is a big fight. You know,
yeah, Oh yeah.
We ready,
And
man.
the first female that I got, you know, she said Tatiana Suarez was her favorite fighter. I was like, what?
Oh, really?
She's like, you know, she's my favorite fighter. I was like, wait, what?
I'm curious as to know who it is now.
It's gonna be,
Don't
dude.
tell me.
Bro, you gonna raise an eyebrow at it when you see her say that that's her favorite fighter. You wouldn't think that this fighter would have Tatiana Suarez as her favorite fighter. Like that was crazy.
Okay.
You'll see though.
All right. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. But all right, BJ, man. Y'all know where to find BJ at on No Filter MMA.
Yes, sir.
Got some of the best interviews out there and lives out over there on his side. We be getting live
Yes,
over there.
sir.
We be getting crazy.
Yes,
over
sir. Yes, sir. You better believe it. All right, y'all. Well, listen, man. Y'all know where to find me. Be looking forward to my pros pick video, like Combo was saying, guys. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do it for y'all. You know, and you know, it's just come show some love to the fighters. That's all I'm asking.
There you go, man.
Lolita wants me to talk about Hardy versus O'Neal. Is that fight happening? I haven't seen that anywhere. Let me go to Instagram. I haven't seen Hardy versus O'Neal anywhere.
Hardy Macedo versus O'Neal.
I haven't seen that. I'm down.
She does have fight news, right? Casey O'Neal. She just has.
Casey O'Neal does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything on her page.
I haven't either.
I guess I can go look at Marcel Dorf's Twitter, but because Big Marcel be dropping it.
Oh, he be dropping it, man. He be on the streets.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. She thought they were fighting. She said, "My bad. I thought they were fighting." Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that Casey O'Neal fight news drop yet, man. I'm looking.
Okay. Well, I know tomorrow I'm gonna have a couple of videos to drop. BJ, I gotta talk a little bit about. I haven't even talked about that Montana Luana fight.
Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't seen you say much about that one. I gotta hear your thoughts on that one.
I will. I'm gonna do one. Don't worry, I ain't gonna be too hard here. You know.
Okay. We go see. I know you gonna throw a jab though, because you always throw a jab. You always throw a jab. So I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna slip that jab though.
Are you sure I'll be throwing jabs? I'll be trying to use jujitsu, you know.
Right. Oh, I forgot. You're a black belt. My bad. I do see that. Ariane Carnelossi versus Loma Lubunmi is happening.
Demopoulos got a fight too, I believe.
Deani Barboza versus Diana Belbita. Lupi Godinez versus Julia Palastri.
Hold on, man. Y'all going too far now. Y'all talking about some weird stuff. I gotta delete some comments. Y'all gotta stop this. Get that type of talk out of my chat. Don't be talking about that type of stuff. I'm gonna block y'all.
Yeah, goodness. I'm seeing it now.
Let me hold my tongue. You right. That's me. I'm deleting it. I'm about to delete y'all if y'all don't start talking about this crazy, nasty crap in my chat.
Yeah, y'all can't be talking about no shit like that, dog. Come on, guys. We got to keep it MMA over here, man.
I had to hold my tongue on now. I was about to start cussing somebody out. I'm talking about all of you.
Oh, yeah. Chill out. Yeah, that's crazy. Come on, guys. Yeah, we got to keep it clean. This is Combo's channel now. You got to keep it clean over here now.
I'm talking about that. That's worth a slap. I mean, if you were in my face right now, you talking like that, serious.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild. But all right, Combo, man. I appreciate you having me on, bro. And I'll catch you on the next round, dog.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Let me get my mind right back again. Hold on. All right, yeah. I had to get off. I have to get off of these. They acting. Y'all gotta. Y'all on one tonight. How old are y'all?
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, what's in the tea? Because we ain't drinking that tea. We drinking that MMA fight week tea. I don't know what y'all drinking.
Yeah, I mean, y'all on some MMA meth or something?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Come, I mean, that was a little uncalled for.
Yeah, don't be talking about that type of mess over here. Don't play that. You can
We
talk
keep it
about your
strict.
fighters all you want. You know, you can talk about
Yeah.
the fighters, but when you start going in on that crap, that's like a let me watch my mouth. So let me watch my mouth. I ain't thinking of
Nah,
y'all.
don't get out of character, dog. Don't do it. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, BJ, look, I'm gonna catch you on
Yes,
the
sir.
next one for sure. But I'm
Yes,
definitely
sir.
leaving that part in just so y'all know where I'm coming from, because yeah, y'all got to go with that mess. I'm serious.
Yeah, for real.
But hey, look, I'm gonna catch you on fight night, and hey, we're gonna go from there. I'm looking forward to your video on Friday, man. I'm curious to see who these fighters are, bro. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right,
Yeah, man.
man.
It's gonna be a good one. Yes, sir.
All right, later, bro.
Later, bro.
All right, I'm getting up off of here, y'all. But all that other noise y'all talking, hey, y'all can go on with that. I gotta block some people. I see your time some people out. But hey, great show. Shout out to BJ, and for y'all that can stay on topic and not be a bunch of weirdos. Hey, I'm out. Peace.